Everything's fine. That's me whenever I look at my bills.
What the fuck? How was that much?
Accurate.
Like 20
I hadn't even used my gas.
Oh man.
Wait, you guys have electric in your house? What the fuck?
All right, so I'm gonna share my thing. So when we last left off,
Yeah.
Phrasing?
yeah. I mean,
I thought we were streaming.
I'm gonna share whatever Twitch lets me share.
I was gonna say, I thought we were streaming. Gotta be careful with that.
There we go.
Oh, hey, we got video now. That's cool.
Yeah, I just made a quick little map to represent where you guys were. So, all right, so yes, when we last left off, you guys were literally in the middle of combat. I have the initiative order right here, but it's in very tiny font.
As is tradition.
Cast in large on the initiative
font?
track. Yeah.
Copy. Paste.
Pasta.
I'm gonna guess that this is probably not gonna be the last session, just because we do have to finish this fight, and then there will probably be whatever time skip, and then there'll be another fight, which having 2 fights in one session, I think, is probably a little bit unrealistic for our group,
especially for with Dudley. No, wait, not Dudley. Me.
Right. I was gonna say, why is Dudley being thrown into the bus here? All right, my enlarge did not work out properly. So
enhance.
Yes, zoom and enhance. Zoom and enhance.
Plus this would allow Drac to be there at
I feel like he needs to be here for the last one.
It'd be nice, but I can't really hold my breath. So okay,
right.
So
we can stall. Rocks fall, everyone dies.
I'm gonna tell you, unless there is just some narrative apple that ripens right before the end of this session, it's gonna be the last session.
That's fair.
So okay, so we had gone through one round of combat.
You don't get to have a final battle.
What?
Okay.
Well, maybe we get through this real quick.
A plan.
Maybe
of
just steamrolls.
No, a final battle. Like.
Yeah, we probably will, but I can control pacing when I need to. All right, so it was top of the initiative order. Okay, good. I recorded their health too. So it was their turn. Can you guys see?
No.
Well, first off, can you guys see yourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see me.
Kind of. There's a big menu in the way, but yeah.
Your mom's a menu.
Yeah.
Your mom's a nice lady.
How dare you?
All right, so these little cannonballs are the robots. So I can highlight them so you guys can see them.
Yep, I got it.
So, all right. So, like I said, it's top of the initiative order, and they have the highest initiative, which I think is why I did it like that. So it is their turn. Dice, 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 dice. Let's make sure my son didn't eat them all.
Only some of them?
Only some of them. As long as I have some of the D20s, I'm good. He hasn't eaten any yet. Just in case people watching the stream are like, ooh, he lets his son eat the dice, only the chocolate.
Only the chalk?
Chocolate. Alright, so first one. I'm gonna spend a villain point on that. Yeah, that's a little better. First one's gonna be at Moon Moon. Moon Moon does a 34 hit.
Yes.
So this little guy is bobbing and weaving, ducking and diving. Pew pew pew. $39 damage. Second one, that's Dudley. That's a 20.
20 damage or 20 to hit?
It's a natural 20. So
If
35.
damage?
No, I haven't rolled the damage yet.
Oh, well, 30.
36, yeah. Because okay, for example, if I rolled it and if I rolled a natural 20, and I only add plus 11, a 31 wouldn't hit you, so it wouldn't be a crit, it would just be a hit. You know what I mean? Because your armor class is higher than 31. Is this tracking?
It's tracking.
Okay. No one said anything. So
Oh, I understood. I figured you were explaining for Dudley's sake.
I was, but he also said nothing.
I have to push a button to talk now.
Ah, I see.
But yes, 35 does hit.
Okay. 68 damage.
Greedy much.
And that slide does a 25 hit. I bet you
Nope.
it doesn't. Okay.
$60 damage? 68 damage.
Yeah, 68 damage. So that's one. And then same spread in reverse order. So Sly. 37 to hit.
Ooh, 37 hits. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sure. For 37 damage.
Wait, how did? Okay.
This is a different attacker.
Yeah, the numbers are. The first one rolled a nat 20,
On
and
the
it
second
was
attack.
okay. If the first one rolled a nat 20 and it was 36, and this one rolled not a nat 20 and it was 37 on a second attack.
No, this is his first attack.
How many are there then? Because this is the fourth attack that's happened.
No, there are 3 monsters.
Right, and this is the fourth attack that's been rolled.
No, well, you're right. It's the fourth attack's been rolled, but it's only the first for this other monster. So the first creature's attacked 3 times. It has 3 actions. This is the second creature attacking 3 times with 3 actions.
Gotcha. So you said 37 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Dudley does a 31 hit. I'm guessing not. Moon Moon does a 25 hit.
Definitely not.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I have the lowest AC out of all of us, so if it doesn't hit me,
What is
it's
it?
not going to hit him.
What is it?
Mine's 29.
Okay. That's what I thought. I didn't think 25 was hitting anybody except maybe Wetzel.
Right.
Oh
yeah, I guess I don't know Wetzel's AC.
And gonna spend another villain point on this one. Hell yeah. Wetzel gets shot with a natural 20.
Oosh.
Yep. For 90 damage.
Yikes.
R.I.P. What, Retzel?
Well, he's not dead, but he's not in great shape. He's got 6 hit points. Second attack is at Sly. For 34 to hit.
Oof. Yep.
For a total of holy shit.
But he came back.
52 damage.
God damn. All right.
Yeah, I rolled very high on that one. And the third attack misses everyone. It's another 25. That third dice consistently rolls me a 14. But it's not high enough to actually hit any of you on the third attack.
Don't forget we have
all 3 monsters.
Okay. So don't forget, you guys, we do have healing potions still. We have 4 greater healing potions left, 12 moderates, and one minor. But Dudley, you good?
Don't forget to hit the talk button, Dudley. Moon, you're up.
And also don't forget your vortex is up, which means any of your physical projectiles are going to do an extra D8 damage.
What?
Your
You had used
Godwind bow. Your
Oh.
effect is up.
Yeah, you'd done the vortex attack last.
What was the
on
last
your
thing
last
Wetzel
turn.
did? Chain lightning?
Something like that.
That sounds about right.
There's 2 opponents.
3. You can see them on the map. I'll highlight them. So there's one highlighted here, next to you. There's one here, and there's one here.
So which ones have we hit?
I'll say that this one and this one have been hit. This one is not hit.
Okay, so we should really focus these down. We should focus on one and kill one. And then, like, we should do these one at a time. We shouldn't spread our damage down because these numbers of attacks that they're doing is not good.
I guess I'd mark the one in the middle.
You already have one marked.
Oh, is it that one?
Doesn't matter. You have one marked. Just say I target the one that I marked.
Target the one that I marked.
Yep.
Which one is the most damage?
It's hard to tell. There are 2 that are about the same amount of damage.
Okay, so of the 2, so pick one that's damaged.
Yeah.
And then we'll focus fire on that one.
Okay.
All of them are within 30 feet of you, Moon, if that's what you're looking for.
So use my short bow.
That's up to you. You usually just want to know
the longbow is
within 30 feet.
The longbow is the better one. The longbow is going to do more damage. It's just going to have a -2 to hit.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna.
It's on average 10% less likely to hit, but does probably more than 10% more damage.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay. Roll a hit.
15 plus. You said -2, 21, 36.
And just so you know, you can choose to take the -2 to get the extra. What is it? Extra +4 to damage.
Yeah, but you got to know that. I'm gonna say I'll let you have it this time, but you got to declare that before you roll.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Sounds like his dad's up.
So 36 then.
Yeah, 36 to hit. Which hits? Roll damage.
And so it's going to be your dice plus the D8 for the Hunter's Edge plus the extra D8 for the Vortex,
Right.
which you might just have to manually plop a D8 in there.
I'll roll the D8 for the vortex. 1.
35 was what I rolled.
35 damage. Very nice. Where's my calculator? And your subsequent attacks.
And I swing at it again,
Okay.
or shoot at it.
Mhm.
So minus
-5.
So -7 total.
If that's the bow you're using, yes.
Okay.
Does that bow have any special abilities?
That's fire and electricity.
It does pain.
I'm gonna burn a hero point. I didn't like that roll.
Okay.
I like that one. I rolled a 20.
I
Yeah,
can't even
20
do
less
math
than you.
because at least one of my villain points is re-rolled into a 20.
I rolled a 3 and then I rolled a 20.
Yeah.
So -7, 16, 36 again.
36 hits. So that's a crit.
That's a crit.
Well, since you rolled a
It
natural
was a
20,
nat 20, yeah.
70.
Holy shit.
Plus the extra D8,
I'll roll the D8. That doesn't
which
get
is
doubled,
doubled.
though.
Yeah, it does.
The D8
All
for
dice
the
get
God's Wind
doubled.
bow?
Yeah,
Okay.
all dice get doubled.
So 72 damage.
It rolled a 1 again.
Yeah, it really did. Yeah.
You gotta
Now
let
you know
Moon
the
Moon roll.
luck I've been dealing with these dice sometimes.
You gotta let Moon Moon roll his own dice.
I'm just trying to speed
I'm
it up.
okay with it. Is it dead?
It looks very, very wounded.
Well, then I take my third
Uh,
action and I control.
No, you don't need to take an action for that.
Right. It's a free action. You just got to declare it.
I thought it was only when I marked it.
Well, it is.
No.
marked.
It's while it's marked.
Yeah.
Each
It's
turn.
the entire duration that monster is marked.
Okay, I was under the assumption that it only did it when I marked it originally.
Nope.
That's what makes it so powerful. Is it's perpetually free as long as that creature is marked.
Okay, well then I take that action, free action essentially, and I make my raptor attack that.
And since he's right next to it, he can actually attack twice.
Sure.
Yeah, but he doesn't normally do well
Yeah, I was gonna
with
say
a
he's only
second
got
attack.
plus 18 to hit, so he's gonna have to roll very high.
Sure, but like, what else is it gonna do?
True. 32.
Although he is
Does
because
hit.
of his place, because of his
Well,
placement, he should.
32 actually
Okay.
does hit with the flat-footed.
With the flanking, nice.
Yep. Roll damage.
Yeah, we don't know we don't know his damage.
Holy shit.
It'll be hard as fuck.
Well, on 2d8, rolled 2 8s.
Oh.
Nice.
So it did a total of 19 damage and just shreds that robot. It is down.
Let's go, Jacob.
So what's your third action?
I want to shoot at the other one that's damaged with my bow.
Okay, you're not going to.
You don't wanna mark it?
No, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna declare marked.
All right. Then that should be the end of your turn.
Yep,
Unless you
that's
want to
it.
move Claw anywhere. And which one did you
He's
want to
within.
Because I was going to say it was this one.
Yeah, that one.
Oh man. Okay, that's fine.
I guess I'll take. Yeah, and can I?
I thought
Control
no,
claw
hold
clawed
on.
him?
I'm sorry. If I could, I'm pretty sure Jacob said he was hitting the middle one.
Okay. Sure.
Whatever one. I don't care.
It is convenient for me because I am already within striking range of this one.
Did a pretty considerable amount of damage to that thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And also now Jacob the Raptor has a new chew toy, and that's pretty fucking.
Although it's probably bad for
You know,
his
Yeah, I'll talk to him about
teeth. So Ilvis isn't here. By the way, that door is still locked.
Shit, and Elvis isn't here.
Elvis isn't here. That's why I asked. I was like, you're kind of important right now.
Yeah,
He disarmed the trap before disappearing.
that is true.
He could, in theory, still show up randomly.
He could, in
Yeah.
theory. I'm just not holding my breath.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
Sly, your turn.
Alrighty, excellent. So I'm gonna go ahead and action number 1: drink one of our greater healing potions, which is 68 plus 20.
68.
6d8
Mm-hmm.
plus 20, so it could be 68. We'll find out. 3, 4,
You'd have to roll
5,
like
6
8 on 5 of the
plus
dice.
20. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's 56.
That is pretty good.
I'll take that. Can't beat that with a sandwich. That's not
Yeah.
how that phrase goes, but
Yeah, I did roll quite good. I rolled a 3, 8, 4, 8, 6, 7. So yeah, I did roll quite good. Anyway, and then action number 2, I'm gonna go ahead and actually here's a question. Do I have let's see, these spells. I'm looking at my spells to see if any of them are better than hitting it with a sword. I do have Fireball, but these guys, we know that their saves are really fucking good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, there's still the chance for some damage.
Yeah, and more importantly, I have my Lightning Bolt. Which, again, their saves are really fucking good. Okay, I don't want to cast this. I want to read what it does. Can I read what Fairy Fire does, please? Okay, hold on. It's not letting me read what Fairy Fire does. Give me a second. How did I get Fairy Fire? Is it from First World Adept? Oh, it's called Revealing Light now. Okay, so I gotta go in and
Yeah, swords are revealing light, so you can't be attacked for 3 turns.
Exactly.
that'd be broken, and I would.
You also can't attack for 3 turns.
Well, not if you. Only if you follow the rules in the actual cards.
Right, yeah.
Anyway.
If we're doing the anime rules, I'll just combine 2 monsters that have no business being together.
Yeah, and I'll put my fucking dragon on my catapult and I'll shoot it at the flotation ring on your
Yeah.
That was-
castle.
I used my stone golem to strike the moon.
Yeah.
What?
which was then later turned into a real card.
I'm sure.
Well, it's really funny when you think about it. It's like in the anime, there were no rules. There was no fluff text. There was nothing.
There was no text at all.
You could literally just be like, I use this card. It does this.
I remember seeing a video where it's like, I use Pot of Greed to draw 3 cards. And after that, I use Pot of Greed to draw 3 cards. That's not what the card does. It's not how it works. And I use Pot of Greed to draw 3 cards.
Like, it's 2 cards. It's 2 cards. It's 2 cards. Stop it. Stop it. What are you doing? But yeah, no, they eventually did make a spell card that's just called Attack the Moon. And it is literally the image on the card is the stone golem shattering the moon with a sword.
Which sounds really cool, but I'm sure that card was lame. Because
I don't know. It probably is. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't play enough Yu-Gi-Oh, but I do know that like 1% of the cards are useful, if that.
Yeah, and some of them have like some niche uses.
Right. Anyway.
I used to be real into it, but then I played
Magic.
Well, no. It's the thing is I tried to get into Magic, but I don't really like the whole like it's basically the pay to win
Paupers.
model.
Paupers is popular because those cards are no more than 50 cents.
Right. Okay. Well, anyway, hero point. Okay. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go ahead.
Is that what you were doing?
Filibuster. It worked. All right. So anyway, I'm not even using it. I just wanted to do it for me.
All right. You had one.
Yeah, I'm not even using it. Anyway, I'm gonna cast Sure Strike for my second
Okay.
action. And then for my third action, I'm gonna attack. So I'm at plus 22, and I'm basically rolling with advantage. And I'm at attack. I'm at the one immediately next to me.
Okay.
So let's roll it.
And this is your second action?
This is my third action.
Okay.
My first action was the
potion. That's right.
So before I actually roll, if I use a hero point, do I re-roll both dice or do I pick one and re-roll that one?
I think hero points states that you re-roll the attack.
Okay, all right. I was just before I.
I'll double check that, but I think that's what it says.
Okay, and that's fair because I rolled axe. I rolled a 6 and a 9. So I am gonna spend a hero point that I just earned, and I did earn it. So I am gonna
re-roll
spend a hero point.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna use a hero point to re-roll that. Okay, immediately better. There's a 10 and an 18 for a total of 40.
40 hits, not a crit.
That's including the -2 for the flanking. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm out of it. All right, I'm out of practice. Damage. Okay. So not a great roll. 36, 6 of which is lightning. And I'm guessing these guys are immune to bleed damage.
Yes.
Okay.
As they have no blood.
Right. Lame. All right. That's my turn.
It is still awake. Or alive.
Okay.
Dudley, you're up.
Australia.
Asia.
Go Space Broncos.
All right, I'm starting to notice that I can't really hold circle to speak and move my mouth at the same time for some odd reason.
Circle.
Probably.
Not circle. I put in 0 on the number key.
Weird.
Right? Because he just had to be different. Couldn't use tilde like
No,
every
not
other
that.
normal person.
No, not that. It's weird that it doesn't let him do that and move the mouse.
Probably because he's using a touchpad. And his computer's old as dirt.
Now that is weird.
All right. So first thing I do is I apparently I rage.
Apparently.
Okay.
Thunderclap.
I like how I did like 90 damage to Dudley. It wasn't even half of his hit points.
Nope. All right, let me get back to the stream. Well, I hit the closest enemy near me.
Okay. We want to hit
First
the top
off.
one. We want to hit the top one. We want to focus fire
I
on the top
hit
one.
So yeah, you can either hit the guy that hit the robot that hasn't been damaged in front of you, or you can spend an action to go move to the other one to hit that one, which objectively I think is better because no one's third attack appears to be hitting anything anyway.
Yeah, and it's better. I feel like it's better to kill one of them than to slightly damage 2 of them. we want to fully remove them as soon as possible from the fight because then we have fewer of them attacking us.
Because they hurt.
Yeah, they fucking yeah. And then don't forget, we now have 3 greater healing potions for the party. He died again.
It sounds like he's raising birds in his apartment. Like, I wonder if he was sitting next to his window that was open and there were birds just going, tweet, tweet, tweet.
They're back.
Right.
All right, you guys hear me?
Yeah.
No.
All right. Every time I try to open the stream on my Discord app on my laptop, my computer freezes a bit.
Ah. Have you
All right.
considered buying a laptop that was made after Y2K?
Now I can't see the goddamn stream while I can watch it here. That's a lot better. All right, so yeah, I rage, and then I use my I asked a question. I don't know if you heard me when I asked it, but would that open me up for an attack of opportunity?
Yes, but only if they have the feat attack of opportunity.
All
And
right.
also, they're using ranged attacks, which ranged attacks don't provoke attacks of opportunity anyway.
That's
Sweet.
also true.
So no.
Well, I'm just saying in general it would. But,
Right.
I mean, they could have a melee option that you don't know about.
All right. Well,
technically maybe, but yeah.
I use a second action to move to the weaker robot.
Let's go.
All right, and then I roll a
They
hit.
both fucking hit you. It's like surprise.
Right?
I lied to you.
13 plus 23 does a 36 hit.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I wanted to be like, do you want to use a hero point?
That is the exact same number that Moon has rolled a couple times.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's been paying attention.
No, I know, but I have, and so I'm telling him.
Yes, 36 hits.
All right, rolling for damage.
Yeah, unfortunately, not even close to a crit, but
right.
I think our crit range is about 44.
I'll tell you, it's 42 as long as it's flanked.
Yeah, I was gonna say 44 normally, 42 with the flanking, right?
I'm not sure any of you can hit a 42 without hitting a 20.
42 is my nat 20.
Yeah.
On my first attack.
Yeah.
All right, and then 1d6.
Dudley might be able to.
Maybe. But he
I think
19.
I think that's a 19 for Dudley. Yeah.
Yeah.
33 damage.
Nice. Does it matter to you how much of that is lightning?
No, this one not in particular.
Okay.
I was thinking about that, but yeah, he doesn't have any particular vulnerability to lightning. All right, it is.
Does it have a vulnerability or resistance to slashing versus bludgeoning?
No. I'll be honest, when I made the stat block, I didn't worry about that kind of stuff. So he's just
okay. That does make it easier for us.
Yeah.
To calculate. So yeah.
Cool.
Let's give you the raw number.
He's gonna look at those giant wound on his chest that's seared and scorched.
I'm gonna look at him and do the drink up motion.
He's gonna look at the robots. He's gonna look at the door. He's gonna cast Disintegrate on the door.
Oh, okay. That works too. We do still have potions also.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How much damage to the door does he do? 67.
That's pretty good.
It is. Especially because it's the spell says if it's a single object, it just destroys up to 10 cubic feet of matter. So
that's pretty good.
That is very good.
That's like it was designed for destroying doors.
Right?
You might as well have just prepared destroy door spell.
That also happens to damage people.
Yeah. Destroy door. And if you're not a door, then also take damage.
Yeah. So, and then, yeah. What potions does he have available? A 6d8 plus 20?
Yeah. And then also a few others that are 3d8 plus 15 or I think one that's like a.
Well, he's at 6 out of 96 hit points, so he's gonna take the 68 plus 20.
Yeah, take the big one, and I'll remove it from the inventory. I should also remove the one that I drank.
45.
Only 45. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's actually pretty. That's actually pretty.
That's about an average roll.
That's pretty in line with what I got. I got 51. That so that's.
They got 56.
Yeah.
I think but you rolled a bit exceptionally.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's Wetzel's turn. So 2 robots are alive.
So can I get just like a status update of how he's doing at the door?
How well he's
Like
doing.
how did he do with the door? Like did it break? Did he get
Door
all the
is
way through
gone.
it? Okay, cool. Hey.
Yeah, 10 cubic feet of matter.
Well, you didn't describe like anything.
You're right.
happening
I
to the
forgot
door,
to
so.
because he was like, "Potion." But yeah, so he targets the door with the disintegrate, and you just watch it melt into dust.
Nice.
Like the Thanos snap. So now it is wide open, and from the inside you hear.
So I was trying to work on my evil laugh.
I kind of figured it didn't.
Hey,
really
it could use some work.
It is evil.
Yeah, you could use some work.
Right.
But that's fine. We're not in this to be evil anyway, so we're fine.
Right. Well, Moon may have been for a while.
Yeah.
All right. So they're gonna use their 3 action thing, which is 3 attacks, and then they move. Oh my god. Utter garbage.
Oh, love to see it.
33 to hit Sly.
Barely.
For 35 damage.
Don't know if you can read the button. This is evil stuff.
Yeah.
I can't really take 2 more of those.
Right. I'm gonna guess that a 19 misses Sly.
Ooh, it's close. It's close. It is only 10 off. It is technically a critical miss.
Right, but we haven't run the yet, so.
No, right.
You get an attack of opportunity, I think.
Oh yeah, I do. I forgot I have I forgot I have attack of opportunity.
So go ahead and make that.
Put a game back.
Yeah. Hey, you'll never guess what that is.
A 20.
It's a 42, baby.
Okay, so a 20.
It's a nat 20.
Okay,
Let's go.
Roll the damage.
Oh, and that's a good roll. That's a 86.
All right, he's dead.
86. That guy.
Yeah, he's dead. He's 86.
Call it a cook. Call it a kitchen because 86. That guy.
All right.
I'll work on it. I'll workshop it.
Yeah, please do. All right, Moon. 34 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
I'm like, you gotta give us more context.
Exactly. 50 damage to Moon.
Unlimited power. Oh god, that hurt.
Limited power.
Slightly constrained power.
Oh, that hurt.
Limited power.
That hurt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't want to do this, but I think I should do this. Let me check the math.
The last campaign of the session. Potentially.
You heard it. You heard it here first, folks.
All right.
Last campaign of the session.
You know what I meant.
Right. It is, but this isn't necessarily the last fight of the campaign of the session.
Are you gonna remove that guy?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
The guy
say
that I
you, he
killed?
did.
He kind of popped like a bubble a little bit.
You cut him in half and his.
No, just the animation of him going away. He kind of popped like a bubble.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The next two attacks miss Moon, and this thing flies away over here.
Murder?
Well, no one was in range.
Power of God and anime on my side.
Right. As you belch into the microphone.
Yeah,
Ah,
you are gonna.
I covered my hands.
There is there is one enemy remaining. There's one robot remaining. Wetzel has destroyed the door in its entirety. And you
Fuck
hear
that door.
the Justicar of Brushwood screaming
Shitting
his
his
bloody
pants.
head off on the inside. Like
You can
that
hear
scene in
him
The
shitting his
Shining
pants.
where Jack Nicholson's coming through the doorway.
And he's like,
Here's John. Oh, I got that. I can make that a GIF.
Hey, could you grab all those clothes out?
But yeah, you can audibly hear the sound of him shitting his pants.
Right?
It's like, oh, buddy, you gotta eat more roughage. Like, oh, dude. Anyway, no. Just I believe your hunter's mark was on the one. Hey, there it is.
Yes, Hunter's Mark is on the one that died.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So yeah, you'd want to put the hunter's mark. Oh, but he's leaving. Oh no, he's going to his invisible fridge. I think maybe. Hard to say because it's invisible.
It's just like
Oh, he's gone.
the most teenager thing ever. I'm gonna take my clothes off the back of my chair and throw them on the floor.
Hey, it's your turn, dude.
We'll skip them. We'll come back.
Okay,
Sly, you're
my
up.
turn.
I was here. I was just fucking putting shit down.
Exactly.
You did it right as it came your turn.
Well, but I have range. I can fucking fuck everything up ever.
That's true. But I don't know what you're gonna do.
But you're not doing it, so fucking do it.
Because like, are you gonna?
How'd you get a recording of me?
Right. Because I really need to know actually if you're going to attack the robot or the Justicar.
Justice here.
I want to ask the Justicer.
Now, I think we kill the robot and then we can take our time with the guy.
God.
I mean, not actually take our time with him. We're gonna make it quick, but
okay.
we don't.
It's like the flayed man. I see.
No, I mean we can make it quick, but my point is that we're not in a rush. Like,
Gotcha.
we still have to deal with the fucking robot.
Well, if you let me go, I'll attack the robot only.
Well, it's your turn, so you gotta tell me what you're doing.
I'm gonna mark the robot and mark it as a robot. And then it's hunted.
It is
Then it
marked as a
knows.
robot.
Then it knows. It knows
Hey,
because
you're
of
a
the way
robot.
that it is.
Point.
Like, hey, you're a robot. Oh, okay.
You like the random baby crying I found?
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
If only
It's
Anyway.
me.
that did damage.
May I make a suggestion, Jacob?
Yes.
Have
The rep turns and looks at Sly.
okay. Jacob get in there before Moon attacks. Is what I meant. So
Oh
yeah.
well, so I marked it, so immediately he goes and attacks. That's just the way that it does.
Well, when you mark it, you get the ability to do that at some point during your turn. So
It's a free
technically,
action.
you can do that.
I was
if you
under
want.
the assumption that
You can. Yes, we know. You've explained that. You
Yes.
can do that if you want, but it doesn't have to.
Right.
we
So,
do it.
There might
We
be times
don't.
where that's not advantageous.
Well,
Right,
exactly.
exactly.
But this feels like this might be advantageous.
Yes, but that's
And that
not
was
for
my
me
and
to
that was my
decide.
point. Yes. Right.
That's for you to decide because it's your raptor.
Right, and that was my point. In this case, it would very much be advantageous because it would basically give you +2 to your attack. It wouldn't really. It would give you minus. It would give him -2 to his AC, but same thing.
So the raptor misses.
Anyway, okay, that's fair. Still, him being there gives us passive bonuses to our attack to hit him.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
That's great. For the record, Jacob, the reason that I keep saying that it gives us a +2 to hit is because in Pathfinder
Flanking.
First Edition, that is what it does.
Yeah.
If flanking does is instead of giving them a -2 to the attacker, +2 to their attack.
Right.
So that's
because flat-footed operates very differently there.
You know, which it's the same end result, but that's why I keep saying it that way, even though it's not technically accurate.
So you've marked your prey. The raptor missed.
Yeah,
Now you got 2 actions.
Yeah. Potatoes distracting me when I do that.
Why did you do that?
I shoot at it with my bow.
All right, shoot him.
And you're
Is
not
he
over
over
30 feet anymore.
I know minus penalty.
Yeah, he's over 30 feet. It's like 35, 40.
Yeah.
You know what?
Like
I got
40.
that hero point back. I'm gonna burn it because I rolled a 3 again, and I don't want to fucking do that.
Okay.
I ain't homie. Don't play that.
I'm gonna play that shit.
19 plus 23.
Oh, hey, Jacob can also make a 42. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not a crit.
42.
Yes, it is.
It is a crit.
Yeah, it is.
It is while the raptor's there.
Critting.
It wouldn't have been if you hadn't moved.
81 damage.
And don't forget your extra D8.
2d8s.
Well, yeah.
I'll roll them. Oh, God. Holy fuck.
83 damage.
101 damage.
So
how is it 101?
Right, I was gonna say.
You know what I think it did?
There's a max of 16.
Okay, so that means it would be 92.
Okay, that sounds better.
Because I rolled an 8 on whatever I had, and I think it just doubled it. So 90.
And you extra doubled. Okay, yeah.
And then I rolled a second D8, and I think it just automatically doubled that D8 as well.
Okay.
So my bad.
You did the math in your head to add an extra 8. No, that still wouldn't work. Because
No, I rolled.
Number.
I rolled.
What's
I rolled my crit.
We gotta figure it out. What's your second attack?
I'm attacking
It
again.
matter.
I'm gonna fuck this bitch up. I'm gonna take their cereal. I'm gonna shit in their lunchbox.
The fuck?
Find a ravine. Yeah.
All right. So -5, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I don't hit because I rolled a 7.
You want to buy a hero point?
You know what? No, I don't.
You
I'm
should.
gonna stand by my laurels.
Okay.
I don't.
Usually you rest on them, but I guess you could stand by them.
You can stand by your morals or rest on your laurels. I'm gonna rest
Sly,
on
you're up.
I'm gonna rest on my morals. Okay.
You did what?
I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna action number 1. I'm gonna cast True Strike, and actions 2 and 3, I will cast Sudden Charge. It's not a cast. I will use Sudden Charge.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my last first level spell. And I will zoop up to him. Okay, you've already done that part. And rolling with advantage. That's a 4. That's a 2. I'll use my last hero point. That's a 16. That was almost in that 20, but it wasn't. So 16 plus 22 is 38.
38 hits.
And so that's damage. And that's decent damage, 41.
All right. And do you make any more attacks?
Nope, that's all my actions.
Okay. Dudley, you're up.
All right.
Why do you keep bringing Europe into this?
Right.
I lived there for a couple of years.
Lame.
That robot's a little distant too.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You could get in here.
Yeah, but he has
excuse
to
me.
spend probably one. He's got to spend 2 actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, what if I made a long jump over there?
No, that's not how it works.
No, that's not. It doesn't give you extra distance.
It means you don't have to spend a movement action before you jump.
Right.
I'm enjoying this way too much ever since I found out I could do this.
Yeah.
You know what it says? It says on my way to Europe.
There you go.
All right, Fudge.
Do you have sudden charge?
I'm looking through I got quick jump.
Because if
Nope.
you have sudden charge, you could just be up here and attacking.
Right. Dudley
Nope,
really
don't
built his character to be good for jumping off the top rope.
I mean, hey man, that's good. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, you could still move twice, get in here and attack. So, and that still, because like I said, with his fucking insane AC anyway, odds are really hit anyway.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Or it's
Statistically,
unlikely to
only your
hit.
first attack's the likely to hit. Your second attack is probably going to require a very high roll, such as 17 or higher. Just as an estimate.
Yeah. So like
All right.
it's not really a waste of actions to move and attack anyway.
All right. I spend 2 actions and I go hit it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Barbarian Brothers. Oh, I thought you were going to be next to me.
Well, there's not enough space.
Hero point. That's better. 19 plus 23.
That's 42.
Yeah, 42 hits.
That's a crit.
Ew. 42 is critical.
Yep.
All right. Now I get to roll 6 d10s.
Jesus Christ. I just hope he fucks up his math again.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
I feel like it's just speeding up.
It's speeding.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 6 d10s. 9. God, I need to write this down if I'm going to be rolling with a fucking die.
He's rolling 1 die 6 times.
Yes, I know.
Did you know that dice are about 10 cents each if you go to a game store? And you just
I'm aware.
Yeah, I have like a million dice. You want me to roll it?
Right? I have dice. I also have digital dice.
Digital dancing.
See, if Dudley were a rogue, he'd know the pain of having to roll 10d6 at a time for every attack that he ever does. So he would buy more dice quickly.
Or a wizard.
Or a wizard. Yeah.
You're a hairy wizard.
All right, I cast Fireball at a 6th level. Okay, great.
After the wizard never
rolls.
cast Fireball, I don't have that many d6s.
You don't need that many d6s. Yeah, I know, but imagine having to roll 16 d6 every time you want to do a thing. It's like, okay, one at a time. Someone count. All right. Well, some point I should show you guys my dice. I got a lot.
You show me your one D100 or whatever the fuck it was.
I do have a D100 somewhere.
I'm pretty sure you showed us. It looked like a golf ball.
Yeah. I also have a D5. I also have a D7 somewhere.
All right. I hit for 40 damage.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, it's 40 damage.
No, there is no goddamn way it's 40 damage. Because for one, you add 6 because of your rage. So it's not 40.
He could have rolled ones.
3d10s plus 16. I forgot to add the 16.
No, it's not 3d10s. It's 6d10s.
Yeah, 6 d10s.
Doubled. Or
6 d10s. Yeah, 3d10s.
What did you roll? What did you roll?
So 60 tens plus 32.
Yeah,
plus
what did you
32.
roll?
Well, you doubled the 16 as well.
Yeah, okay.
What were your rolls?
7,
I prefer buns.
First,
Shut up.
9, 2, 3, 7, 8, 7, and then
Okay,
for my
don't you have
2d6.
you have lightning on your die too, right?
Yeah,
And what'd you roll on that?
and for the lightning, I only rolled a 4, like 1 and a 3.
But you
Okay, a
also
1
gets
and a
double.
3.
But that
Yeah.
also gets double.
Well, no, but he rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
416 damage.
Okay, and plus, and
Plus-
then plus 32.
Yeah.
So let me do the math on that.
Yeah,
That's
72.
I got lost in the number station.
That's okay. I was typing it up. So,
It's like 72 because I forgot to add the basically the 32.
3. Yeah, 72. That's much better.
Still alive.
Oh man, I was hoping we could all have gotten a kill.
What?
What can Wetzel do? What can Wetzel do? What can Wetzel do?
Can we get an analysis of how bad it looks?
Very bad.
Wetzel, you got a high level magic missile?
No, it doesn't.
Or Prism or magic shard or whatever it's called?
Nope.
Meanwhile, the
Arcane-
other dude in the
arcane shard.
background, the other dude in the background is just like,
A bit of piss came out.
Nope. He doesn't have anything for that. He's just gonna crawl inside the room.
damn it, Wetzel.
I like living, buddy.
Fair, dude.
I got.
I'm
so
not.
the only thing that he can do that would deal any damage. Okay, so he can cast a cantrip. That's probably not going to work. Okay.
Oh, is it a save? Is it a save cantrip?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
he's probably not going to get a 34 on his attack because he's 2 levels lower than Dudley.
He's a level behind us?
Yeah, has been the whole time.
Huh, okay.
Yeah. And the rest of the stuff that he has is area.
Okay.
So, unless you want him to cast Wall of Fire and burn half of you.
Meh.
Yeah.
No, you can stay alive. That's good.
Yep.
I'm not going to begrudge you for that.
Robot is going to, do 3 actions and move thing.
And move, you say?
Yeah, but he does his attacks first.
Okay.
Oh, party foul.
By the way, so far, I just want to. Well, I'll say it after.
32
Sorry.
to hit Sly.
Lame. You decided who was going to hit after you.
No, I 100%. I'll be honest, they're all 3 attacking you because you've been putting the real hurt on.
I hit
You've
it
been
for
putting the real
90.
hurt on
Accurate.
and pursuing.
I hit it for 90 something
You
damage.
said 32.
Yeah, but if I move, I mean, this robot saw what he did to the other one when it tried to move away. Okay.
Okay, you said 32 damage.
No, that was 32 to hit.
Oh, whoopsie. Hold on.
147 damage.
Right.
Let me take my HP back then. Okay. All right.
47 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Close. I was close.
Um. $28 to hit.
Nope.
Sly? No. Okay.
29's my AC.
That's what I thought. I thought
29.
about lying, but I didn't. It's like, what's one? What's one to put the pressure on? But that is the dark side. In which case, a 27 also misses.
Surprisingly, that one does hit. No, I'm just kidding.
It's weird. 2 under
my
hits,
AC is either 27 or 29.
Yeah.
but not 28.
Right?
Right. Specifically, yeah. There's like a homebrew feat that I saw that's like it's basically just keen, but it's like you instead of being you crit on a 19 or a 20, you crit on a 13 and a 20.
What?
Yeah. And I'm just like, it's functionally identical to Keen, so it's like, or not Keen, like to critical specialization. So it's just
Right.
like, sure, there's nothing mechanically wrong with that,
Right. It's
but
just
it's
very
cool.
odd.
It's like
It's
unluckier.
just
It's like,
it changes the statistical bell curve. And yeah, he's
Statistically.
gonna
I mean, kind of. It just changes what
So,
it's.
what's
It's
your-
still it still just doubles the crit rate. It's just
Yeah.
what number specifically.
right, but it's at a different point of the bell curve.
Right.
That's what I was saying. All right, make
Okay.
your attack of opportunity as he tries to fly away.
Attack of opportunity.
95,000
34
damage.
exactly.
34 hits.
It sure does. So let's go damage. And oh man, good damage again. 46.
All right, it is down.
Okay, so I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to jinx it. I am now 3 for 3 with killing these things with the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Didn't I hit the
These
ever
things
living
gotta
fuck
stop
out of
doing that
one?
move.
No, yeah, that's right. You're 2 for 2 because Moon did destroy one.
No,
With the raptor.
because the last
With the
no,
raptor.
the last time we fought these things
Oh,
in
so
the
you're 3 for
tower.
4 then.
No. All 3 times they have done this move.
All right.
I've gotten an
I need
attack of
Sly,
opportunity.
Dudley,
Let me
and the
finish.
Raptor
Let me
to
finish what I'm
make a
saying.
reflex save.
I was just saying all 3 times that they have done this move, I've gotten an attack of opportunity and gotten the kill. All 3 times. So they got to stop doing this move. Anyway, reflex save.
I rolled a nat 20.
Pretty close. 34.
34. My charts. Where did they go?
You said me roll a reflex save
No,
too?
the Raptor.
Oh, okay, my bad.
The robot explodes.
Well, if I rolled one, it'd be bad. Because I rolled a 2.
Well, we'll take that roll for the Raptor.
No, don't do that.
I don't even know what his reflex is, so...
I really hope that I saved and or that the damage is low because I am not very high HP.
He's not very high. Just because you're a bad guy does not make you a bad guy.
Right?
You are a bad guy. This does not mean you're a bad guy.
You said
Understand?
34?
Yes.
34 does not save.
Bullshit.
Look at the chart right here.
I rolled a 16 on the die. How is it not saved?
What's your reflex?
Plus 18.
Get better saves.
Holy shit, mine's high.
It's normally plus 19, but I'm clumsy because I have the sword. But yeah,
Mine's
also
plus
of course
23.
you have. Of course you do because you're a ranger. You're master in reflex. I'm only expert.
That's right. The Raptor didn't save either.
And also
No.
and also your dex is way higher because you're fucking a ranger. My dex is only plus 2.
Mine's
All
plus 5.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm
But I
saying.
have no strength.
Right.
I'm weak
Dudley
little
takes
baby
0
arms.
damage. Sly and Jacob the Raptor take 40 damage as the robot explodes in their face.
I am dead.
No, you're down.
Exactly.
Nope, I am dead.
I look at him. I go, pathetic, and
You're
then
dead.
throw a potion at him.
I am dead.
I want to use one of my healing, my moderate.
How is dying? How do you define death here?
No, you're right. I'm down.
You know, they say you die twice.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Once
No,
you,
you
My
only
friend
you
who
only
apparently
die
practices
once.
Absurdism.
no, you die twice. When they lower you in the grave, and when nobody remembers your name, and it's actually pretty factual.
No, you only die once, and that is when people don't remember your name. And I learned that from One Piece. Let's go, One Piece reference.
Yeah.
That was a bit shoehorned.
You're a horn.
So yes, Sly is down. The Raptor takes 40 damage. Dudley takes 0 because he got a natural 20. Well, actually, let me fix that.
If it's a critical success on a basic reflex save, then you take it.
Right.
Ooh, can I try something stupid that
that's
might
only
work?
okay, yes, that is a pass. I was just checking to see, make sure that he actually made the save, and then a 20.
What was the save threshold?
36.
Oh, damn. All right.
Can I try something to see if it works? I want to ask first if maybe I can roll for intelligence or something, or medicine.
Okay.
If I put a potion down and shoot it with my arrow, does it do a splash effect for
Dude,
healing?
You can literally just walk up to me and feed me the potion.
Yeah, but if we all need to heal,
No, this isn't Baldur's Gate because that's a game mechanic. That's why I said like, hey, some things are changed for.
Yeah, but
competitive
that
gameplay.
is a thing that
one of
is.
them.
Now, I will say that is a thing that I like.
I do
with
like
Baldur's
it, and
Gate,
I
but
figured
don't-
but we haven't done it so far, and the last session of the campaign is not the time to do it.
Yeah.
okay. Well, I walk over to Jacob the Raptor and I give him one of my moderate healing potions. I don't remember
Do
exactly
you
how
also
many that.
step on Sly as?
Yeah. And
Wow.
then I pour one out for the homies onto Sly's face.
Okay, so pouring one onto my face doesn't do anything.
I force feed you with a tube.
Okay, which
Oh,
one?
This one has to be an enema.
Up your ass. That's a moderate healing potion just to get you back up.
Okay.
Because I have 5.
So how many fucking was that then? That was you threw one and then you
I
dumped
gave one to the
on-
raptor, and then I gave one to you. I was joking about dumping it on your face,
Okay.
but you did butt chug it. So you actually.
But did you put it for? Did you use it through your own ones or from the party?
My own ones.
Okay, so that's 3d8 plus 15.
Just imagine how devastating it would have been if I remembered to have the other robots explode.
I'm also. You said
Yeah.
3d8 plus 15. I'm gonna burn one as well for myself.
Okay. You should probably drink it instead.
You fucking.
29.
31 is what I healed for. I rolled a 6, and a 4 plus 15. Correct?
You said it too fast. Can you run the numbers by me again? You said it too fast.
I rolled 3d8s.
Right?
6, a 6, a 4,
That's 16.
16.
16 plus 15, 31.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, like I said, you said it so fast that I didn't.
Right. Yeah, I didn't catch it either.
Return to the Mac. Kill it. What it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for another way to get up, but it doesn't get you another.
Congratulations.
It's not as impressive when you don't actually say the words.
Right.
I said the words.
Did you though?
Yeah. I totally did.
Anyway, I'm back up, and I'm like, oh boy, that's invigorating. All right.
There's just a big scorch mark on his face. Bam.
Jacob the Raptor, are you okay? Yeah,
I'm
he's
fine. I'm fine too. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm not as emotionally invested in you.
You hear this dreadful
Wow.
screaming coming
I'm
from
just
the other
kidding.
room. No, please! I'll give you gold,
Let's
I'll give
all-
you juice. I'll give you whatever you want.
Let's
Stop.
all- Alright, I'm walking in.
I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
Can I just pin him to the wall without killing him?
No.
I mean, we still have to kill him.
Right. I was gonna say. Well, that is the thing. You know, are you gonna kill him? Or are you gonna let him go? He's like, please, I'll give you whatever you want. I'll give you gold. I'll give you juice. You can have the city. You can have the position. You can have the religion.
I'm sorry. What's the second thing you're saying?
You can have
Said
the
the
city. You
juice.
can have the position. You can have the religion.
No,
I
not
heard
that.
the
You said
juice.
Okay.
Jewels.
Okay, it sounded
You
like
have
you
the-
said
you
the
can-
Jews, and I'm like, I don't think that's what you said because it doesn't make sense, and
No,
it
does
doesn't
not.
fit with the tone, and it doesn't fit with the tone of the campaign in the slightest. But
I
I
mean-
cannot think of what else you would have said. So I'm like, what? Okay.
But to be
Alright.
fair, if we sell you here, we get
We
all
can
that
already
anyway.
have all that. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Then it's yours. You already have it. Why do you need to kill me?
To prove a point.
To prove a point to who? You have already won. You don't.
Yeah, okay.
You've already
Because
won.
what's
Who are you
stopping-
trying to
because
prove
what's-
it to? You,
Dude,
I
does that
acknowledge
with-
you
I
as,
stuffed my hand
as
in
the
his mouth.
grand victorious
I
victors.
stuffed my hand. Shut the fuck up! I stuffed my hand in his mouth.
Shut.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, you're right. That's funnier. I do that. Shut. I beckon him down. I'm like, here,
It's like,
here, come here. Come down here. Come down here. Shut.
Lord, get fucked.
Because if we don't, what is to stop you from rousing like some sort of army for revenge? It's only logical.
You're giving me the soul of a small child. What?
Well, he's trying to talk through pinched lips.
Yeah, I know. I'm not letting him. See, this guy's not making any sense to me. So yeah, I
I
said
can't
kill him.
understand a word this guy says.
He's not making any sense. Yeah, I shove him back against the wall.
I think we should hear him out.
I shove him back against the wall.
I shoot him in the knee.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
No,
Why
you already
not?
shot him in the knee.
Tell me everything you know about everything.
What?
Just stop screaming.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Like, tell me everything you know about everything.
That's a lot. What do you narrow it down?
I didn't get talking.
What do you know about Dudley's family? Because my backstory is done.
We've already resolved Dudley's.
I mean, they're
too.
criminals. Like, we kept tabs on them, but they're so low. They're low caliber. They're so low caliber that we never really had any reason to interfere. Dudley's the exceptional one.
My second question is: have you ever talked to anybody who's spoken to a god?
What? No. All the gods left. What are you talking about?
Well, I've talked to one of them, and I talked to Atna, and I've talked to her about forging a path of vengeance and justice. And I find it to be justice to smite you here. But I won't do it by myself. I'm not going to pull that trigger.
What's a trigger?
They have crossbows.
They do.
Oh, lame. You're right. Damn it.
They do. Well, what about mercy?
What about mercy? What about the mercy that you showed to Orvine?
What about all that stress
I'm
you put
sorry.
that child through?
I apologize. Well, you guys can give all the money back. Like I said, I won't be here anymore. I won't benefit from it. You guys have free reign to do whatever.
No, we'll give him the money back. I kind of just want to watch you squirm.
All right, but doesn't this place have an army or a military?
I surrender.
Good.
That won't be necessary.
We have one of those shells from Skypiea. We have one of those shells from Skypiea that we were like record with. It's a One Piece reference.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, I mean, we can't go in introducing technology that doesn't exist into the universe.
We could drag him out of here and make him publicly surrender and execute him.
I wouldn't execute him, but a public surrender would go over better.
That would probably be
populace.
good. Put a stop to the fighting.
Okay.
Because then you just leave a political vacuum in this town.
And then you'll let me go.
We'll see.
The prison.
We'll think about it.
I have an idea.
I'm not real.
Please, oh wise and merciful Dudley.
Apropos of nothing, just Moonwood just says, "I'm not real." Looks at him. It's like, what?
Figment of your imagination deals shit tons of damage.
A figment of your imagination. That's a former day howitzer. From ye old cannon.
What's your idea, Dudley?
We use him to publicly surrender, and therefore we keep him alive to ensure the trust of his military. More like a hostage.
I kind of pull to Dudley real quick and be like, if he publicly surrenders, we're acting kings of this country.
Right.
So that would be our army, our military. As soon as he surrenders, they're ours.
True. We also
What's-
still need him to surrender.
I can make
Alive.
that official. I can cede the position to you, and you subsume it and become the acting generals and lords of this land. And you just have the army.
Yeah, and you definitely can do that.
And
that's not bad.
go.
That's not a bad arrangement.
And then I can go.
We'll have to see about that last part.
I just don't
Well,
really
I'll
truly.
be honest. If I'm going to be in prison either way, what's the point of me making a deal?
Exactly. This is a negotiation table. We kill him down here.
I like this guy. I knew I liked this guy.
Just as a reminder, what was the exact nature of our agreement?
With Strixus?
With who? With Strixus?
With Strixus, yeah.
Yeah, King Strixus.
Did he say that we had to kill all of them?
If you helped him, well, your agreement with Strixus was if you helped him, you guys would become the leaders of Ormone or Brushwood.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. I was gonna say, did he explicitly say that we had to kill all of them?
I remember he said, "Do whatever we choose."
Yeah, I was gonna say. Really, it was the ousting of power.
Okay. Then yeah, sure, that works.
There was some flexibility where if you guys decided to let them go, yeah, that is an option. But you didn't seem interested in that before when you killed the other 12.
Yeah, I was trying to dissuade us from doing that, but the blood was already on the wall. So I just
My bad.
Oh, you weren't alone.
Yeah.
There's plenty of blood on Sly's sword.
How dare you?
There's no blood on my sword yet.
That's true.
Right?
Hey, there's no blood on my arrows.
Like, look how sharp it is. Oh, my finger.
Yeah, I imagine that actually has definitely happened.
So yeah, you don't have to explicitly kill this guy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, sure. I'm not opposed to that.
His promise that he won't try to raise an army to get
Foment revolution. Yeah.
What
I do for your life have a preposition for you.
Over. That's preposition.
I'm going to write down a letter asking for an alliance, or if not an alliance, something close to an alliance. And I plan on giving it to him and teleporting him to Mr. Magnifico.
I wondered if that was going to be a thing.
So we're not gonna out of character, just to each other. So we're going to make him do this, and then teleport him to Magnifico. And this guy we're talking to right now.
Yeah.
I'm fucking down for it.
There's a chance he lives if Mr. Magnifico arrives. It could be either way. Either way, this guy's out of our hair. You get your justification, and we potentially get a powerful ally.
Who are you allying with? I'm sorry.
So,
I don't understand.
So what we're doing,
he's
from my
sending a letter
understanding,
to Mr. Magnifico with the message.
So you're sending this to Mr. Magnifico as this is our sacrificial lamb,
like a peace offering, yeah.
Okay, I see.
All right, you know what? That's funny enough. I'm in.
I'm about it. But okay, so I guess we leave the dungeon with this guy. Check everything for loot. I don't know what's in here.
I don't think loot's going to be an issue. We can come back for that later if we need.
Fair. I was thinking it wasn't the last
All right. So
What?
you guys aren't communicating this. Okay. So you're not making this guy formally surrender then.
Yes.
No, we are.
We do want to do that first.
Okay. So
We're gonna go
your
take him out
plan
to
is
the.
to make him formally surrender
Uh-huh.
and then
And then,
sacrifice him to Mr.
yeah,
Magnifico.
basically,
Okay.
yes.
Maybe.
Potentially.
What
Don't know what
deal
this
are
thing
you
is gonna
offering
work
this
for.
guy that he'll accept that?
Well, he won't know.
I mean, he won't
So,
know that you're going to sacrifice him, but like, he
Well, okay,
expects
here's.
to walk out of here with his life.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you that.
so
I'll
we'll
tell.
just say
Okay,
that,
so
yes,
hold up.
He's already
Hold up.
he's already proposed the deal. We'll just say, yeah, I agree to your terms.
It's like we agree to your terms that we're gonna teleport you away from here.
No, we don't even need to
Far
tell him
away.
that part. We just say, yes, we agree to your terms.
We will
And then
let
I
you
hand,
free.
I hand him the letter, and I say,
Do not read that.
We can do that
Don't read it
later.
until you're beyond the walls of the city.
We can do that later.
yeah.
Okay. So you just agree to his terms. Okay.
Yeah.
So then you all leave. You all go up the elevator. He goes to a way to
Megaphone.
magically enhance his voice, and he formally announces the surrender of Brushwood to the armies of Dreknar and these four.
All hail King Moon.
Right. These four fine people shall be acting regents. They just assume power. You know, he's just giving you everything, and he kind of looks at you guys and begins to just walk away.
Now hold on, real quick.
Not so fast.
See now is when you give him the letter.
Hey, we have to send you
Here,
somewhere.
hold on. We have some real quick thing for you to do. Real quick.
Okay.
Take this letter.
But you said I could live.
No, you will.
Okay.
Take this letter.
He reaches out his trembling hand.
Okay. And then Dudley, you want to do it? Is your idea?
I'm not doing it.
No. Who has Solaris right now?
You.
I thought Wetzel did.
Wetzel.
You want Wetzel to do it?
Yep.
All right. Wetzel will be like, Solara, send him to Mr. Magnifico. And you see a gleam in his eye. And this guy is like, oh, and he just disappears.
Cool.
And this will take
And
a
I'm
break
sure
so I can
that-
let the dog out because he's annoying me.
Cool. And I'm sure
All
that
right,
will
break time.
completely wrap that up with no
Yeah.
loose ends whatsoever. Cool.
Yep. So we on break? Because I got to charge my phone a minute.
Yeah.
All right. Did you hear me? I said there's no way that was already 20 minutes. All right, testing, testing. I'm just checking the delay on the mic. Not if you can hear me just now.
Don't know if you guys ever got a good look at this before, but this is brushwood. All that fighting that you guys did took place right over here underneath that red statue in the rotunda. So, you guys have just sacrificed this guy to Mr. Magnifico. Nothing immediately happens. Well, the day has been won, and you guys are now the leaders of Brushwood. No one's going to argue with that. At least not publicly. So what is your guys' plan now? Because all I know is we want to kill King Strixus. But I don't know how and I don't know when. So, his armies have helped you take over this kingdom. You guys are allies on paper with both him and Orbine. And he seems to have had every indication so far to hold to that and be honest and truthful about it.
I just don't know how we want to go about.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you have some time, right? You want to take your time. Do you want to build up armies, improve the infrastructure of the city, that kind of stuff? You're gonna have. I imagine you're gonna have some time to actually, enact some laws and make some changes in Brushwood before you decide it is time to turn against King Strixus.
I kind of want to go with my original plan of what I talked to Atna about.
Okay.
Just for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea, just, to try to get people to believe in Atna again and, to do just things and, justice and vengeance are hand in hand.
Yeah. I vaguely recall that you guys had each kind of assigned yourself a position when you took over, when you were going to be taking over the government. So you were going to take over the religious aspect of it.
I think I was going to be, religion, but also we could never decide who was king. If I remember correctly.
Heard Wetzel.
That's right.
Wetzel was
The
going to
Wets-
be the face, but like it was going to be all of you working together.
And I'll run the religious aspect.
Mm-hmm. Dudley was, if I remember right, Dudley was going to command the armies.
And then I'm pretty sure that Sly was the treasurer.
Sly was the coin master, and Elvis was going to take over the spy net. All things that have been established to exist. So you didn't really have to build anything from the ground up. So, you know, what are some of the things you wanted to implement for the religious aspect of it?
I just want
You want to clear out the bad stuff?
I want to clear out the bad stuff, but I also want everybody to realize that that we took over. I kind of want to get on that magic loudspeaker thing and just kind of be like,
But he came back.
in the name of Atna, justice has been served.
Okay.
You guys are now not under tyrannical reign.
Yeah.
And you are now free people.
Okay.
To live your ways.
Yeah.
In the name of Atna.
How about this? So, you guys, like I said, you guys have won the day. So you guys are able to give a speech. You get to impart some words to the city if you wish. It doesn't have to be a whole speech. You can just say stuff, and we'll say your characters gave a speech. So that can be a speech that you give. Anyone else who wants to partake in that is welcome to. You may outline some changes you wish to make to the city and how things are going to be different and better. Right?
Okay.
Sly, now that you're back, this is a good question to ask again. Like, what are, this is what your goals are for the city. What are your goals are to handle King Strixus? How long and what is the point that you're looking for where it is now time and we shall kill?
Right. So, I think the main things that we're looking for is getting this city back on its feet.
Absolutely.
Reformed or like set back up. Getting kind of lulling him into a false sense of security. And then working behind the scenes with Alexei until he is
That's right. Because
to assist us.
Because wasn't the original plan from last time, not to cut you off, wasn't the original plan last time to have him talk to Papa Dudley or
his brother, Dudley's brother.
Bubba Dudley.
I forgot what he named him.
Bubba.
I keep saying Papa. I don't know why.
Because there is a Papa Dudley.
But it talked to Bubba, and then Bubba would train him and make him strong. So this is where this time skip thing we were talking about kind of comes into play.
Right. So you want to wait until that happens?
Yeah, but in the meantime,
he seems pretty dedicated to. He wants to be involved. Strixus.
But in the meantime, I think we should still bolster our forces. Teach everybody, because my kind of whole thought process here is that eventually, if I get people believing, and because I talk to a literal god, that maybe I can become a paragon. I don't know if that's the correct word I'm looking for. I think that's the correct word I'm looking for. And then I fight, and then I have some sort of holy aspect.
Paladin.
Yeah, you're thinking of paladin.
Paladin, sort of, kind of like that, where I'm just I fight for them.
Atna can provide you boons in return for a practice of faith, regardless of your class. Paladins are just the most explicit in what it is.
Oh, so just
and also
I didn't know
to really become a paladin because
I wasn't really sure how that worked, and that's kind of why I wanted to say something now.
It's a lot more fluid if you're not a paladin or a cleric. It's really up to the GM discretion. I think that's a good narrative point to head off with, because your character, you're implying the continuance of your character's existence beyond the scope of the campaign, which I think is good. You have plans.
Yeah.
So okay. I have a time frame in mind for what you're looking for from Alexi. So,
Yeah.
is there anything else that you want to talk about before I get on a roll?
Not particularly.
All right. As far as my improvements to the military, um, because like I have in character no military experience, anything like that, and I was just like given general role. So I guess I too am learning as I go.
Okay.
But I'd also like to make a point that I at least started making moves on equipping the military with silver, like at least a backup weapon, a silver tipped type of weapons.
An undead killer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Also, I'd like to get in touch with a cleric of some sort that will provide more information on like curse removals or miasma removals.
Okay. It's just a curse. The miasma was it was a malaise,
Yeah,
which is
the
just a
curse
word
removals.
for not feeling
Mayonnaise.
good.
Right. By the way, we got a hero point.
Yes, at 11.
But it came back.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm assuming everybody's back to full health.
Yeah. In this time frame, there's gonna be a couple of things that happen, but yes, some narrative things to hit. All right. So
Do I?
we'll have that. We'll have what you said in mind. You're outfitting the army and working with the people from Moon's order now. That's good.
Do we get a level during the time skip, or do we just
Do
plateau?
I get to make a?
2 levels.
Do I get to implement?
Yeah, I thought you said you
Reform?
didn't have anything.
No, I didn't get a chance to say anything.
Oh, okay.
Basically, well, because you had asked about the time frame for going after Strixes, but as far as basically, I'm wanting to implement like trade reforms. More specifically, well, for one, priority number one is reparation payments to Orvene.
Okay.
Agreed.
And then beyond that, just kind of a more fair, like trade agreements with other countries.
Okay.
If there are any
Mr. Krabs is
countries in
unfair.
particular that we're shafting with trade agreements or that we aren't trading with at all, I'd like to open up avenues for that. Kind of get us in on that magic item
Market.
Market with Orvene.
Okay.
Just generally do what I can to just kind of generally boost the
Technically,
country's
those
economy.
magic items come from Draknar, though. Just a point of order.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
But as far as we're concerned, we are allied with Dragnar.
Yes, that is correct.
Since we are secretly
The triumvirate of the
Right.
Hammer Sound.
right. But like we're not. But basically, we're wanting to be like more fair to the other nations.
Yeah.
While simultaneously doing what we can to, boost the overall economy of just kind of across the board.
Okay. Absolutely. So, in response to Dudley's question about levels, 2 levels in this time frame.
Let's go. So 14 for most of us.
Yep.
15 for Dudley.
15 for Dudley.
Yep.
13 for Wetzel.
I did not say sudden charge. Why did you fit sudden charge?
So, while that's going on, in the cleanup process of everything, King Strixus approaches you guys. Well done. Well done. I knew I could count on you fine people. I'm looking forward to our alliance and for the things that it will bring to the good people of Terrichor, which is the continent in general. He presents 4 people. He says, "These are my elite personal guards. I offer them to you as a symbol of our alliance and our continuing friendship. They are some of There are some of my elite uh, personnel, and in the tumultuous time, while you guys are getting everything settled and dealing with any uprisings or outcries over the radical change in leadership, I hope that these four can be a rock for you guys to brace yourself against.
And I'm sorry, I was messing with my feats. What are they exactly that he's giving us?
4 palace guards, basically.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Let me bump up my level here, and then is there? Can I make some? I'm no longer raging.
They are very good at what they do.
Okay. Can I make just like is uh what would I do for an insight?
Deception, kind of a
Okay.
counter deception thing.
Okay. Because I think I would like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might spend a hero point on that. Because I want to make sure that he's not implanting spies in our midst. That's going to be a 36.
Okay. Um.
So 16 plus 20.
Okay.
Basically, I'm on guard for subterfuge,
Mm-hmm.
given that that's also what we're doing.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, he seems to be on the up and up about what he said. He genuinely is presenting these as a token of your ongoing friendship, and he really does think that there will be some rough days in the near future where having people that you know you can trust will be important amongst your own uh, guards. You know, because
Right.
a lot of these people may be deeply entrenched in whatever Brushwood was doing before you guys took over.
Right. And that's fair. Yeah. No. Okay. Appreciate it.
Mhm. And now we shall have a feast to celebrate. You see store or wagons full of food coming in.
I didn't actually click that.
Huh?
No, I was looking at the different options feats, and I clicked on one to see what it did, and it chose that. And so I'm yeah.
So, all the castle is abuzz with all the cooks and everything, and it's a wonderful feast where it's you guys, it's Alexi, it's King Strixus, as well as much of the nobility of Orvane, um, as well as Brushwood. Um, People who were important before might still be important now, and he suggests that it's good to know who you can keep a beat on and who you can't.
Right.
So it's a joyous night. Everyone seems to be in a very good mood. It's everyone's relaxed. Everyone, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. This is probably the first time you've had a chance to let your guard down in about a year of real time.
Right.
Um, because everything that's happened so far seems to be as King Strixus promised. As dessert is about to begin, something happens.
Uh-oh. Something.
Yep, the servants, or the serfs are bringing out the food, getting ready for dessert. When suddenly there is a loud popping sound, poof, and you guys see the head councilman kind of floating in the air, the look of terror on his face.
Oh shit!
He's ah ah ah, and he's just you hear this otherworldly scream as like all of his skin begins to melt off like a candle wax.
This is the guy that we had sent out.
Yes, this is the guy that you
to...
sent off to Mr. Magneto.
Okay.
Fuck!
Yeah, great. Oh, hey.
This isn't
This
good.
episode-
So yeah, every just like his skin, his bones, everything's melting like candle wax as he's screaming at the top of his lungs, incoherently.
It's like Temple of Lost Doom.
Exactly.
Hey, you're back.
It's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
No, I think he's right. I think it's
It's
Temple.
Temple of the Lost Doom.
Yeah.
Just add like 3 together.
You're right. Of the Crusade.
Whatever that new one is.
I have no
Yeah.
I heard
idea.
it's bad.
So yeah, that happens over the course of about a minute, and there's just stunned silence.
Hey, you're back.
Somebody opened the Ark of the Covenant.
Right. And
So how'd it go?
well, I mean, he melted, so he's
He
gone.
No, I'm saying that to him. I'm like, so how'd it
Oh.
go?
Jeff! I don't know your name.
Yeah, I mean, he does.
So
he
he's
doesn't
arrived.
Even say words. He doesn't even say words. So over the course of a minute, he bubbles and melts away. And it's just a skeleton floating in the air, and then that melts too. And below, where he was, you see written in his fleshy wax goo, 13 years.
Okay.
13 years.
Okay. I guess that's our time frame.
Or at least, I'm not sure the details on what Dudley planned for an alliance, but essentially, you won't be pursued for 13 years.
Yeah, we bought 13 years.
Yeah, you bought 13 years.
Cool.
Which I'm okay with that because I don't think we're gonna fucking live if we fight him.
Works for me.
He kind of melted my servant boy.
Okay, he wasn't a servant boy, but yeah, okay.
He's basically a servant boy.
He was a.
So
He be
it's
balling
13
though.
years.
He
Yeah,
do
13
be
years.
balling though.
Is this an agreement or is this just a stay?
This is a
Sounds
stay.
like a stay. Sounds like a stay.
Yes. You can assume that this is a stay.
But it sounds
Okay.
like that's also about as good as it's gonna get.
This is non-negotiable.
Hey man, if that works for me, that's better than I expected, to be entirely. I'll be honest, I was not expecting a response.
Much less like that.
Well, it's a little bit worrying that he's able to do that in the first place.
Honestly, on the bright side, he kept them alive just long enough to make it back to us before he killed them.
How long
Or
was it?
teleported.
How long was that?
How? So it's probably been about a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that's also a bit worrying. As that means that he has very fine control over just kind of his whole deal.
Yes.
we've fucking created the devil. I just want to let you know that we have
This is
literally
so
created.
far beyond the devil. This is an eldritch.
Who's
Yeah.
we? I ain't sold him a single cursed item.
But you
Yeah,
better.
what you were.
was my face
know, I-
by
I think
association.
We all kind of did
I
that.
think we are all equally culpable here, and I think we can all agree to that.
So there is a great murmuring and chattering.
This is
Amongst
actually
the
good news.
nobility. You hear a
Okay,
clapping sound.
everyone, calm down. This is actually good
We don't know
news.
what's going
What
on.
an excellent show. And that's King Strixus.
So
That is far and
A little
beyond
bit gross.
anything I could have imagined you guys capable of.
a little bit gross, but this does mean that we have one major, extremely powerful enemy off of our backs for 13 years again. So that's pretty cool.
Yes.
So that's good news. On the downside, that we do have an extremely powerful enemy who will be coming after us in
Yes.
13.
There's
So
an
there's
extremely
that.
powerful Eldritch Abomination who apparently has some time to kill.
And also has the ability to track us down and send things to us. Basically, at will.
Melt things in our presence. Yeah, no, this is. He
Horrible.
just does it randomly. Just so fucking sends.
So that's pretty
That
cool.
was it. That was his return letter the whole time.
Yeah. So secondary goal, prepare for that.
Wetzel says, well, this could mean perhaps if we keep offering him sacrifices of POWs, we may be able to keep him off our backs for indefinitely.
No, I
that
like
seems
that
a bit
idea.
Unethical.
Oh,
He's
you
the king.
I don't
think that
know
was
about
unethical
that.
in the first place now. We're worried about ethics, are we?
And I didn't say that we shouldn't do it.
But you still did it. We all still
But
did
what if we teleport him
No.
into a volcano?
it. You can try.
Like the bottom of a volcano. Like,
I didn't say necessarily that we shouldn't do it. Just offering a little bit of insight as, or the whole. We can talk about it later, but the whole like basis of
one true
our
king of the
discussion
north.
is discussing alternative viewpoints for things.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny that you said that, Moo Moon, because I for a half second just knew Andrew was going to try to red wedding us.
Yeah, it really did seem like that. Like it seemed like you were going to go
It really
immediately
did.
from, yes, these palace guards, and then
The
also
one true
immediately,
king of the north.
and now something happens, and it's like, oh, okay.
He's like, you guys are comfortable. You let down your guard. I was like, sure we did.
And then something happens. It's like, oh, really? Something happens, huh? Okay.
Well, I feel like that would be just too benign. You guys would be way too.
They're not going to be that good.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, there's no way. They're level 20
These guards are not level 15 adventurers. Nah.
20th level guards. Fuck.
Yeah. Like, goddamn. All right.
Well, he did say they were elite. So.
I mean, I would expect elite to mean like level 10.
Right?
Like,
yes.
for
That's
palace
probably-
guards, that's
probably
very
closer
elite.
to true.
Yeah. Because normal palace guards are level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, time passes. I don't know if you guys leveled up. While this was going on.
I got it covered.
I already
I now-
leveled up the 2 times you told us.
I now have the ability to get the so at level 11 there's a thing where when you go into a rage you get a free action.
Mhm.
Like any action that you have that has the rage trigger.
Mhm.
But I didn't have any actions that use the rage trigger. And so, but now I do. So now I have Giant's Lunge, which basically normally costs an action. With Greater Rage or with Mighty Rage, it doesn't. It's free. Until my rage ends, all my melee weapons have reached 10.
Oh wow, nice. That'd be good for you, Pipsqueak. All right.
Yep.
So.
And it stacks with enlarged person.
Okay. So as I said, time passes.
Oh, and I do need another
8
level.
years go by before Alexia is ready.
Okay.
He
But
is
I do
about-
need to make another level 3 spell.
So he's like 18 now?
He's 20.
Oh.
I guess he is 18. But, you know, this is more feudal times, so. He has begun to start a family. He is married, and there is a child that has been announced. So.
Oh, nice.
Okay. You guys can set the stage for, you know, like I said, this is the time that Alexia is ready, but you guys can set the stage for how you want to kind of ambush Strixus, of the King Strixus. I assumed that you guys were just gonna have a feast, invite him, and kill him. Kind of a reverse red wedding.
We could.
You could call him out on a field of battle, if that makes you feel better. That's up to you. But, you know, you said you were waiting for when Alexia is ready. That time is now. What is your plan?
I'll let our battle tactician figure it out.
That would be Dudley.
Yep.
General Dudley.
I will say I did have a really cool attack that I wanted to do at some point during the fight.
Okay.
But
I'm sure you'll get the opportunity.
okay.
You know, if you guys work together, you might be able to incorporate it. You know, like I said, I'm trying to give you guys free reign because the trap is sprung on your guys' volition. I can just tell
Right.
you all, you're now 8 years older.
Yep. That means nothing to me.
That means nothing to you. It might mean a lot to people like Moon who tend to die younger than average people.
2 orcs die young?
They tend to live about 75 years. Humans.
I
tend
mean,
to live
that'd put
about
me at
30.
30.
Yeah. So you're about to enter a midlife crisis.
No, I've been there.
It's just
What about a
not a daily
Corvette?
crisis.
I bought a Corvette. No.
Is that what her name was?
That's what I named her. But he came back.
Yep, Dudley's back.
All right. Yeah, I'm about to punch my laptop.
Definitely taking.
I told you, man.
I know. Even Windows is like, hey man, you got till like October next year, and this is over.
My Windows expired.
It's like, hey, your computer won't be supported in October of next year. It's like, well,
Is that Windows 92? Like,
no, it's Windows
8,
10. It's Windows 10.
Oh, really? I'm running Windows 10.
I can't even update the computer to the modern Windows.
No.
But
There's a
anyways,
tweak to newer processors. But yeah, go on.
Yeah. So I was saying before my Discord shut off, it would be foolish to like outright declare surprise war on the King of Drakmar.
Cassius Belly.
Right. I did have a really, really funny idea that I passed to Andrew last week.
Mm-hmm.
That probably won't be too feasible with the military, with the full military at our backs.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest, I forgot what you told me.
It's all good. I was thinking about taking the fight back to him, but as a callback to the beginning of the campaign, we fight him in the Darude sandstorm.
That's right.
In the Darude sandstorm. Let's go.
Darude sandstorm.
Can we say that over the 8 years I taught
You taught what?
everyone sign language?
I would need the other 3 to make an intelligence check.
All right.
It's just whatever I roll plus my intelligence, right?
Yeah, plus your intelligence modifier.
I got 19.
18 plus 3, 21.
Okay. Let's look at it.
Yeah, I got 19.
So, yep. I'll say you taught them all.
Cool. Sick.
Fuck yeah, we all know sign language.
8 years isn't. It's not an unreasonable amount of time to learn a new language.
Yeah.
And yes, everybody is healed.
Fucking click. I would hope so in 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
You just turn into Leon Lewis and
I mean,
you just
you
keep
just have some
bleeding.
lingering emotional wounds, but you're fine. You just use.
I mean, yeah, that's not gonna.
Keep bleeding. Keep bleeding.
Mm-hmm. I think she's cleaning. Keep cleaning.
Whoa, where is it?
Okay.
I'm gonna send Jacob a message.
Come on, guys. You had two weeks to think about this.
No, this is different.
Oh.
Actually, okay. So Wetzel currently has Solara.
Yes.
Okay. Can I borrow her?
Sure.
Cool. Nice. And also, I'm going to say to Dudley that if we can arrange for this fight to be outside, that would be great.
No, he doesn't feel comfortable in that body anymore.
Right.
So ambushing him at a dinner party is a no-go then, huh?
Yeah.
Dinner party outside.
I would prefer. Yeah.
We'll do it for her birthday. We'll say it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Wetzel's. Because he seems to like Wetzel.
He seems to like all of you.
Today is my 30th birthday party.
Birthday.
Birthday.
I mean, I got a map right here. That is outside if you wanted to do that.
I mean, I think in the city is probably not a good idea, just because of collateral damage.
I'd like to have a beach party for my 30th birthday.
Well, I was gonna say usually dinner parties are in the city. So.
Right.
Nah, we want it in the on the beach. This is where I decree that I'd like to have my name day party. Or just in the classic Moon want to go swim for his birthday.
I mean, you
Oh,
could
wait,
do
so
that.
it's your
You could
birthday?
put him on a boat. There could be pleasure boats that let you just feast and talk and party.
And then blow up the boat.
Wow,
I
this
got
party
it.
seems strangely empty except for the 5 of us. 6 of us.
Just burned. Well, that's it. We blew up the boat. We did what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
I have a specific. This thing is, I have. Can I?
How much space do
say
you
it.
need? You can just tell me.
But it's so. Oh man. Okay. I just need vertical space.
Okay. A boat.
Okay. I mean, that's not a problem.
I mean, you go straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that wouldn't be an issue.
I know what you're going to do now. I know what you're going to do. I know what you're doing.
Is it a one-piece thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he's going to cut the fucking boat in half.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay. So, are
It's
you
not a
at least
one-piece thing.
sharing
It's a.
your plan with your team?
It's not a. Yeah. I will. I will say it. It's not a one-piece thing. And I've done it before. Come on, the Dark Souls plunging attack. Come on.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think he's just. I was thinking like the Final Fantasy VII Limit Break Braver.
Except
30 feet in the air.
Except I am now completely immune to fall damage and
Ah,
have access to teleportation.
okay.
So, yeah.
Immune to all fall damage?
Yes.
So I could drop you from space?
Yes.
Interesting.
So, because I have catfall, and because of the boots or the acrobat boots or whatever, my acrobatics is considered to be one level higher than it actually is, for the purposes of catfall specifically. My acrobatics is considered to be legendary for the purposes of catfall, and with catfall, which I fucking okay, if you have legendary, it says if you're legendary in acrobatics, you always land damage regardless of the distance of the fall.
Okay.
But per the description earlier, or per the discussion earlier, you decided that the plunging attack would still do half of the damage that I from the fall damage, even if I don't actually take the damage myself.
Oh yeah.
Which means that by falling from an incredibly high distance,
There is still terminal velocity, but yeah.
well, rules as written, it is not die based. It is just because I did look up. It does twice the amount of distance that you fall as damage, as flat damage.
Okay.
So in this case, it would be exactly the amount of damage that you, or the amount of distance that I fall, because it's double halved.
Double, boiling trouble. Something wicked this way coming.
Hero point, by the way.
We're probably gonna need it. This is a boss fight.
Well, it sounds like he's also about to trivialize it, so we'll see.
You'll have to do this after we hit him a few times.
I've literally been saving this combo since I got Catfall at level. Fucking switch it. It switches off for Courtly Graces. God damn it. Catfall. Since I got Catfall at level 3.
I also unlocked defeat, and I don't know if it applies with mine. I don't have a reload, correct, with my bow.
No. That's
So
both
I have-
crossbows.
I have hunted shot. I make 2 quick shots against the one you hunt. Make 2 strikes against your prey with required weapon. If both hit the same creature, combine their damage for the purpose of resistance and weakness. Apply your multiple attack penalty to each strike normally. So it sounds like I hit twice for every time I shoot once.
Is it one action or 2 actions?
It is 1 action.
Oh, okay. Now it does burn through your multiple.
From what I read, unless Andrews can correct me on this, it's called hunted shot, and I'm pretty sure it's every time I attack. I do 2 at once, and I think I just
It said you just read it out loud. It said apply your multiple attack penalty to each attack.
So if I do it once, it would be
You'd
one at
attack
no
normally and then at
penalty,
-5.
but then I hit him once for like a fucking insane amount of damage.
Right. So like yes, it is better action economy, but you still like you could potentially rack up a -25 to if you spend all 3 of your, because you'd be making 6 attacks and it'd be normal, -5, -10, -15, -20, -25.
I thought it was -5, -7.
No. Each one is -5.
Looks like they updated Dungeon Fog. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean Dugan
Dugan! I miss my Dugan.
Diggin Fog.
Don't look at my templates. It's proprietary. Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, a boat. Oh shit, 2 boats.
On top of itself. It's a
Fucking
fuck shit stack.
Intersecting into each other with the Half-Life or the Gary's mod fucking noises.
It's a fuck shit stack on top of itself. Word I can't say.
I mean, you can.
No, I definitely can't.
You can. You shouldn't.
I won't.
But like physically, you can.
I mean, I could,
You have the physical capability of saying it.
but I won't.
Good.
Hmm.
Just saying.
Do you know Reggie Watts?
Yes. I mean, not
That-
personally.
That's
I'm
where I
familiar
was.
with.
That was what he had a song. It was called.
I know the song. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's a fuck shit stack. Take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit. You got a fuck shit stack. It's a stack of fuck shit on top of itself. Yeah, I love it.
I'm a cartoon character. No. Is that like one of those things where you draw eyes on your fucking chin and you go
That's what it
upside
looks
down?
like. This will be fun.
Oh, it's upside down. Okay.
Yeah.
It's Buddy. Wait, is that just all of us? Wait, what?
Yeah, that's all of you.
You've completely given up on trying to find.
Oh yeah. I did not want to spend the time.
Whoa, we got fucking polygons.
There we go.
We got squares,
Yeah.
rectangles.
There's a lot of
shit.
assets that comprise this boat. That's why it was a template.
I couldn't think of the word. I knew it's not polygons. But,
Alright, so this is just rough. What the reason I didn't want to spend the time looking for tokens because it takes 5 times longer than if I just made you guys all look alike and then
Like chins.
and then King Strixus look different.
yeah,
I even have Alexi here.
I see.
So, you guys said a boat. There's Momo's birthday. He's celebrating his 30th name day of being Markway.
Amakwa.
Amakwa.
Yeah.
The Amakwa Johnson.
One singular Makwa.
No one ever asked me what my last name was. It's Johnson.
Well, you just made it sound like you only had one name. And people have asked what your last name was. You just said Moon.
No one ever asked me that.
No, they actually that's not how the conversation went. They went, wait, what's that mean? And you said moon. Moon? Moon. Oh, so yeah.
The moon? Oh, yeah, okay. Damn it, fine.
So that's how the conversation went. So no, technically.
Well, there's food here, there's people here, or do you want there to not be people here? This is your guys' plan.
Probably not a lot of people here.
Probably not a lot of people here. Okay.
You know what?
Again, collateral damage. We do want the raptor here, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Make him like something different.
Or a right side up chin.
Right.
It's just a normal chin.
Like not with the face, just the chin.
Right. I got you.
I didn't know you could rotate.
No. Why is he a chin? Oh, never mind. He's never mind. He's good. All right.
This has been like not to like no, we're not completely done yet, but this has been like one of the like highlights of my weeks.
One of the funniest sessions, yeah.
For the last fucking year, and it's been real. It's been fun, and this has been real fun, and I'm really happy that I got to do this with you guys.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you had fun and that this was all worthwhile.
Yeah.
Let's hope you guys survive.
Right.
If we don't, it doesn't matter.
Right. So, I don't know what your guys' plan is, but all your tokens are in place. I can move them. I can not move them. These are 5-foot squares. Just keep things simple.
I mean, I'm gonna leave it up to Alexi to kind of kick things off. I think probably because he's kind of the one really wanting to.
He's ready, but you guys are definitely more powerful. Far
Sure.
and away.
You want me to do the classic moon thing?
He's definitely leading for like. He'll jump in when you guys decide the moment is right.
Okay. So I guess we can do a quick Ocean's 11 flashback.
I got an idea.
The planning discussion if you want.
I got an idea.
Okay.
Can we do that? Can we do a quick Ocean's 11 flashback so we're
Sure.
not actually having the tactics discussion while like right in front of
Yeah. I assumed this was planned ahead of time. Yes.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yeah. So what's the actual game plan?
I want to propose because it's my birthday in this situation.
Oh,
I want to
getting
propose.
married.
I want to propose a toast.
He's marrying Toast.
No, I'm not.
It's a real moon decision.
That sounds about right though.
No!
Butter toast.
There's an orc named Toast.
No, not what I meant.
There's an orc named Toast.
Toast becomes Toast Moon Johnson.
Toast Moon.
Toast Johnson.
I'm gonna go with that now.
Toast Johnson sounds like a
Sounds like a basketball player.
yeah. And on this we have Toast Johnson over here.
Number 69. Toast
Half-court shot for
Johnson.
Toast Johnson.
out of the University of the Central University
That's
of
an Ohio
Northern
State
Texas.
name.
In the Central Northern University of Texas.
Toast Johnson.
Okay,
Central-
so Jacob, in our next campaign, your character needs to be named Toast Johnson.
Right. A female orc named Toast Johnson.
I'm down.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Anyway, my idea was that, we go through them and go, hey, I'd like to propose to Toast Johnson over here. And it's my birthday. And, I just want to celebrate. And also, I want to celebrate the liberation of overthrowing Draknar. And then just attack him.
Okay. He raised his head at that.
This is Ocean's 11 backstory.
So yeah. I mean, you guys can still do that for the plan.
I think I would like to discuss my attack with Solara.
Absolutely.
We're still gonna have to roll initiative.
Yeah, at some point, initiative will have to be rolled. So I'm just getting that set up.
But so I want to discuss what the nature of my sneak attack with Solara.
Absolutely.
So that it is, so I don't telegraph it. I can say, okay, now.
Ooh! Idea.
Mm-hmm.
You teleport Dudley with you, even though he might take some
Dudley
damage.
will not survive.
Dudley half as high.
There also are limitations to where Solara can teleport you, and that has
How high can Solara teleport me?
Well, typically she teleports people onto the ground.
That has literally never come up.
Okay, I mean you're right.
Even I was curious to what are her limitations. I think I asked.
Yeah, and
they have
limitations. I mean, I don't think it will be. I guess it won't be that big a deal. I'm not,
worst case scenario, you could always go dragon and then go fly up really high and then turn back to your normal body.
Closer to what I thought.
Yeah, it's just that spoils the element of surprise.
Okay.
I was kind of expecting like a thing where I just disappear and it's just like, okay, and then I'm in the air like 1,000 feet above him.
Okay.
And
yeah, I'm good with it.
Because the question,
this is the last session. Go for it.
Because the question that I have is how far do you fall in one?
500 feet.
Sick. So yeah, I think the calculation that I need is 1,000 feet then, because I need 2 rounds.
Okay.
I say we go. You'd say I need to go to the little gnome's room real quick or something, and then you disappear. And then while we're saying that, we do the whole thing of hey, I want to appreciate everybody for coming here for my birthday. I'm proposing to Toast Johnson. And by the way, hit him with a sword.
A sword?
Yeah, because Sly comes flying from the sky.
Sly's sword. I see.
Right.
And then that's all in like one move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready, break.
Yeah.
All right, so Sly is now hitting him right now.
I mean, you said we'd roll initiative, or do we roll initiative after that?
I should roll initiative after.
Okay,
I want to see how
this. Like a
I want to see how
right?
this turns out first.
Right.
Before
Yeah.
anything.
So basically, the turns or the action economy that I have. So I teleport up there. And then in the air, I cast Enlarge on myself. Which lasts for 5 minutes. and also basically gives me a +4 to melee damage and increases. I'm sorry. Yeah, +4 because it's already heightened. +4 to melee damage, which is going to be a huge difference, and increases my reach by 10 feet. So basically, I'm already gonna have reach 10. So I'm gonna have reach 10 when I raise. So I'm gonna have a reach of 20 feet.
Okay.
And then I can rage, which then. So let me go ahead and add rage on here. And then on the second turn, I cast True Strike on myself.
Okay.
And then land on him and attack him with the True Strike.
Okay. So
for
I'm gonna ask you to make me 2 rolls before
Okay.
we attack. It's either athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay.
It's just to make sure that you stay on target because you're dropping 1,000 feet. There's wind, there's ocean, there's stuff.
You're a gnome.
Okay. So 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So acrobatics is actually my better roll. So go ahead and take that. First one's a nat 20.
Okay. That one's good.
I would hope so. Second one, are you gonna tell me what the DC is?
I hadn't been doing that recently, so
Okay. Then I think for the second one, I will spend a hero point. And that is going to be a total of 24. Or I'm sorry, 30.
30. Okay.
It's yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
30.
You did so well on your first one that 30 will make it on the second one. So you're on target.
Okay, great. So then,
You said 24. You
so
rolled a 1.
yeah, no, I miscounted. No, I don't know. I'm a little tired. Okay, so the True Strike. So I'm actually at plus 26 now because we got the extra. When we leveled up, I got a higher proficiency level. So that's a 3.
I'll give you a
That's a
plus
4.
6 circumstance bonus for the amount of fucking speed you have.
Okay, I will buy a hero point.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and that's not great. Oh, but that is okay. So 18 plus 6 is 24. Okay, so it's 18. So it's 44 plus the 6 is 50.
Okay. That's a crit.
That's a crit. Okay. Now here's a question for you. I'm guessing probably not. The crit doesn't double.
It'll double your damage dice.
Right, but the crit's not going to double the fall damage.
No.
Okay. So this is kind of negligible, honestly.
I was gonna say it sounds like it's extravagant already.
Yeah. So the die damage is 60 plus the extra 4, which becomes 8, because of the being large.
Plus 1 because it's nice.
Yeah. So plus 1, so 69 because it's nice, and we can take 1 off of the fall damage to compensate. So 69 for the actual attack, and then that would be 1,000 for the fall.
Okay.
But you took 1,000 fall damage?
No,
well, I would have taken 2,000 from,
right.
But I don't because I have cat fall, so I just don't take anything.
I want to check out falling.
I'm pretty sure I remembered that correctly.
Worst case scenario, you just died.
If you fall more than 5 feet, you take bludgeoning damage equal to half the distance you fell.
Oh, half the distance. My bad.
So do you want to fall from 2,000 feet?
Uh,
I
Sure.
don't know. Do you think 300 hit points is going to be enough to kill him or not?
Now, this is fine. Now, 1,000's fine. Because that's 250 damage to him. And then, so my bad, 250 damage to him.
Okay.
But also, as a reaction, when I land, because I fell more than 10 feet that I learned, which is Blast Pack. Basically, as a reaction, I fell more than 10 feet. He gets to make a basic reflex save to D4 of bludgeoning damage in a 10 feet or in a 20-foot
Okay.
AoE.
No, with the crit, it's so close to his HP anyway that he's dead. Cleft plane.
Really?
Damn. So yeah, you guys, Moonman's
takes
making
12
a speech.
bludgeoning
All of a
damage?
sudden, it's just like, it's like, for those who played Final Fantasy VII, it's like the end of a character's storyline regarding Sephiroth.
He got Sephiroth. Let's go.
Yep.
Can you give him one HP left and have Alexi kill him?
Oh, yeah.
Because
No, he's dead. He did so much damage, and you got a crit.
He also takes an additional 12 bludgeoning damage from the sonic explosion from the blast back spell.
Jesus Christ.
And is launched and is pushed back by 5 feet from the explosion.
So you cut him in half, and both halves go flying over the side of the boat in opposite directions.
He ragdolls.
Just go. Alexi's just like, what the fuck?
I stand up.
Why the fuck did you need me?
I gotta stand back up, do a little gymnast kind of like pose and be like, ta-da!
Lexi's just over there going like, why the fuck did you need me for this?
Right. Well, Alexi wanted to be part of it.
Are you not entertained?
Right.
I love it when the plan comes together.
So yeah, Alexi is in stunned silence.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah. Wow.
All right.
You're powerful. And he coughs up a shit ton of blood.
Oh shit! You all right?
I don't know. And he doubles over in pain.
You just kill Alexi somehow.
Like, unironically.
Is Alexi's power only through Draknar? Is that only the?
So as you guys watch, he looks utterly confused at what's going on. You guys see the armor pieces come fluttering up out of the ocean. There's no body in them. And they begin to fly and attach to Alexi one by one. Chink, 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 chink. Now he is coated in the armor that King Strixus wore, including the sword. So he stands back up, and you hear this grisly blend of voices that is a mix of his and a mix of King Strixus's. And he says, "So I assume our alliance is over?"
Lame.
I just want to show you a cool
and
trick.
Two pinpoints of green light emanate from beneath the helmet.
You couldn't just make it easy on us, could you?
I couldn't. You made it easy on yourselves. That was a fantastic plan. It really was. But it ended up taking the chance away from me for you to realize that Alexei was going to be hurt during this fight as you killed him, as you killed Strixus. So I was like, okay.
Yep. Well, damn. All right.
So now we gotta kill Alexi.
Yeah, let's do it. What are we rolling?
A perception.
Okay.
Bye, Alexi.
40.
That's gonna be 27.
Good God. Fucking boat.
19, 19, 38.
The roll is 16 and I have 24.
So
40.
40. And what was your Sly?
Well, back up. It's not good. 21.
21.
Or no, 27. I'm sorry. It's plus 21. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
27.
Jesus is deciding to be a nuisance. There we go.
Jesus is deciding to be a nuisance.
Jeez,
That's
this is deciding to be a nuisance. All right, Moomin, you're up.
How far is he away from me?
20 feet. 20 to 25 feet.
Okay, I want to mark him as my prey.
Okay.
And then I want to take.
Can we look? Can we see if there's a way to do this without killing Alexi?
I hate to tell you, Alexi's dead.
Damn.
So, in order to kill Strixus, Alexi died. At least I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
There was a link between them that I didn't have the chance to explore.
Yeah.
We one shot the boss. Why, yes, you did. Congratulations. Here's your prize.
Okay. Well,
Certainly
then
made
I want
this
to.
an easier fight. I mean, you cut the fight in half. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I want to take.
We did a phase. We did a classic phase.
Yeah, exactly.
Should I take a step back to have him out of my range, or is the -2 really not going to matter when I strike twice?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. That -2 probably will matter, and you can move more than 5 feet. You can move 25 feet away if you wanted to, and shoot him. I will say there's partial cover because of the nature of the boat and the mast and the rigging and the just all the stuff.
Exactly.
You might as well. And don't forget, you can use the short bow first to vortex.
Yeah, you could. There's a lot of things you could do.
And especially now that you have that ability, what you can do is you have the ability to back Hunter's Mark. Oh no, you can't because the vortex is 2 action move.
Okay, well, Hunter's Mark then, and then I want to use my God's Breath bow because I'm pretty sure that's the one with a vortex.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to shoot, or however that works, I want to use that vortex on him. I don't know if I shoot that or if it's just there.
It's part of your attack.
Okay.
I think it takes 2 actions.
Yeah, it's 2 actions. You make the attack, and then it also does.
Yeah.
So I marked, and then I just do that, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Well, you also get to control the raptor, so don't forget about that.
Okay, so here's what my plan of action is. I'm going to mark him. In that mark sequence, I'm going to flank him with Jacob the Raptor and have him attack him. He's probably going to die in this, but if we at least get flanking bonus for the first round, we should be more okay. So go ahead and do that.
Sorry. I will move the raptor. Maybe.
I got a little tidbit.
We'll just say the raptor moved. Because it's obnoxious.
Because you never checked back with me on whether or not I found a cleric that could help with remove curses or not.
Sure, but I assumed that was for the army and not necessarily for you.
Yeah.
So they're not here.
Cool.
I'll be honest. I think I made some tactical errors.
I think we all did.
Specifically not having any witnesses.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Because now it just looks like we came out and
yes, it does.
We got to get our fucking PR boots on. We got to. We are gonna have to this is what's happening in Sly's head.
Oh, I'm
during other
sorry.
people's-
I should have. Sorry. The raptor attacks. My mistake. That
Th-
was on
this, but no, you're fine. This is what's happening during Sly's head during other people.
me.
Shit, we're gonna have to fucking. No, I'm just like we're gonna have to fucking be like,
Right.
okay, hold on. Strixus betrayed us, and he killed Alexi, and we had to put him down. That's what happened here. We're gonna have to stick to our.
Even though he's been training Alexis for the past
It
10
doesn't matter.
years.
We're gonna have to. That's what happened. We're gonna have to stick to our guns.
We all
What are
saw
guns?
what happened, right? He's evil, not us.
He said it. He said he's evil.
Yeah. Yes, he did. All right, Dudley, you're up.
Wait, am I not
Alright.
going to do my other part?
Yeah, Jacob did not finish his turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
thought you
no,
did everything
I
else.
still need to attack
You're
with my
moving the
vortex.
raptor, so
My
he
bad.
was.
The raptor missed.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
do
what
I
I
get an extra flanking bonus attack thing?
Well, you don't add it to your attack. It's subtracted from his.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to use my God's Breath bow,
Okay.
which has that ability. So I'm going to use my last 2 turns to do that. So I'm still going to attack, correct?
So you do a normal attack, but
Yeah,
it
you
does
make
an
one
extra
attack.
D8.
Okay. I rolled an 18 plus 27. Fucking
Jeez.
40,
Actually, that's pretty.
45.
Yeah.
45 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
No crit though.
No.
It's the final boss, dude.
Right?
You got to roll a 20 to crit.
18 damage.
No, it does more than 18 damage.
Probably not
What it
much.
says.
Actually.
There's no way.
It
Is that the
does
hunter's mark?
3d6 plus 3 plus 2d8s.
Okay, and that's including your hunter's mark plus the bonus D8.
I think so. I think the Hunter's Edge is 2d8s.
Okay,
Is
then
it
you
only-
need to add one more D8.
So
Because with the vortex, you add an extra D8.
20.
Okay. Honestly, the biggest benefit of the God's Breath bow is to allow your other bow to deal more damage.
Yeah, the main thing is that now there's a 30-foot radius vortex, which basically is going to take up the whole fucking first 3/4 of the boat.
Let's see. So
Dudley, I'm
it's
sorry. He's
30-foot
probably going to attack us
radius.
first.
Yes.
6 squares.
Well, no, 30-foot radius.
12 squares.
Centered on him. Yeah, so yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not what it was supposed to look like, but sure. Let's change the opacity a bit.
Yeah, put the opacity way down.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, so like I said, about the first 3/4 of the boat there.
It's almost the entire boat.
Yep. It
Yep.
really is.
So any physical projectiles within that vortex do an extra D8.
Okay. You're up.
And then there's some other effects also. Anything that tries to do a move action by flying has to make a fortitude save. And then there's one other effect that's probably not going to be right.
Godzilla. All right. So for my turn, because when I hit level 15, I decided to take the general feat and root magic.
Okay.
But at the same time, I don't know what type of magic the kingdom. I would assume that he's using occultism magic, right?
I'm thinking necromancy.
Yeah, occult sounds right. Yeah.
Right. What does your magic do?
Well, it's not necessarily I have magic. I'm able to
What'd you-
create talismans that ward against foul magic.
Oh,
What'd you say was the name of it?
Root magic.
I thought you said
What
root
level of feat is that?
I picked it at level 15. I picked it at 15.
Yeah, but that's not
Right, but what level of feat is it?
Let me see.
1.
Yep. It's a 1.
So
I got it. I'm just trying to find it, because I'm really curious. Okay, there it is.
Okay, so this works against any spell or haunt. It works for the first time. It's once per day. It works against
Yeah.
any spell or haunt, and its bonus is based off of your level in occultism.
Which I have.
Are you expert?
No, I'm trained at
All right,
20
so it's
plus
a
20.
+1. You get a +1
Huh.
on your next spell.
Well,
saving throw.
it's one ally, so you should declare which ally
Oh,
first.
Well,
So
it's
it
too
can
late
be
for
you.
Alexi.
It can be you,
Yeah.
but it could be someone else also.
Yeah, it's too late for what's his name? Alexi.
yeah.
Well,
You
he
also wouldn't have
did.
helped them.
Yeah, he didn't make a
Um,
save. It just happened.
Yeah.
all
I
right.
would personally probably say Wetzel just because he's
Yeah.
The squishiest.
the one who needs it the most.
I use my first action to hand the talisman to Wetzel.
So not to but it does say you can do that during your daily preparations. So can we just say that you gave that to Wetzel at
Yes.
the beginning of the
Okay.
day? You don't need to spend an action on it.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
But Wetzel has protection against occult magic. And then
What?
seeing what transpired to Alexi, I go into a fit of rage.
Okay.
With the rage. All right. Where am I in comparison to stretches? I'm right next to him.
Yes, you are.
Hey, yes you are.
Oof. What can I do? What can I do? He's powerfully trash. Just for this first hit, I'll smack him with the hammer.
All right. Roll to hit.
Plus 26. Hero point. Fuck it.
Fuck it
Watch it be
all.
lower. Watch it be lower. Oh no, it wasn't. All right, sweet. There's a 39 hit.
Yes.
All right. I'm not doing the manual D10s. That's 12 plus 26, 38 plus 1d6, 38, 1d6, 5, 43. 43 damage.
Okay.
And then for my third action, in 2 seconds.
Tweet, motherfucker.
Can I try to attack him again, but this time with my disarming assault feat?
I don't know. Yes, I do.
Prerequisites trained in athletics. You attack with enough force to knock the weapon out of your foe's hands. Make a melee strike. If you hit, you can attempt an athletics check to disarm that foe.
Sure. It just means you have to make 2 checks, and if you succeed on both of them, or 2 dice rolls. If you succeed on both of them, then his weapon goes flying.
All right. So I just roll like the hit, or do I roll my athletics?
You roll to hit, and then if you succeed, you roll your athletics.
All right. Plus 21. 17 plus 21. That's a 38 hit.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. Then was this? I got 14 plus 28. My athletics, 14 plus 28, 42.
Nope, he manages to hold on to his sword.
That douche. All right. Well, it still does damage, or that was just like, that was it?
I don't know.
What does disarming assault say?
Yeah, I gotta look at disarming assault.
You attack with enough force to knock the weapon. Make a melee strike. If you hit, you can attempt an athletics checks to
So
disarm that foe.
it still does damage. The
Yeah.
disarm attempt is a bonus.
Yep. All right.
Which is great. Basically, it's like the combat maneuvers for a fighter in 5e. Or whatever you call it, where they get the expertise dice or whatever.
Yep. 17 plus 26. My math ain't mathing. 43.
I'm sorry, what was it? What were the numbers?
40, 17, 26.
Yeah.
Yes, 43. Yeah.
Yep. 43 damage. And I think that ends my turn.
Okay.
Or was that only 2? No, because I raged, then attacked twice.
Nice. That's pretty good though.
Okay. So he's gonna take he's gonna use one action. Maybe. To take a 5-foot step there.
Nice. Love that.
And he's gonna make a melee swing at Dudley.
So does he like use Alexi's stats?
No.
Or
He uses his own.
lame.
Alexi
It's the
was-
armor.
Yep, Alexi was just a host.
Lame.
Spend a villain point on that.
I love also how you gave him like Alexi a backstory where it was like, oh, cool, he's gonna like grow up and be strong, and he just fucking instantly one shots.
Yeah, well, he has a child on the way now. So 40 to
And-
hit Dudley.
40 to hit? Yeah, that hits.
I'm gonna need you to make me a reflex saving throw.
Dice don't fail me now. Oh, no. 11 plus 22. 33 reflex.
That
Yeah. That would be the best.
yeah. Give me a second to count stuff up.
Oh God.
It doesn't. See, this is I just gotta say from a meta perspective, this suck because typically usually attacks will be either an attack roll or a save.
Yeah.
So if something has an attack roll and a save, that's 2 points of failure, which means that it's a really fucking nasty.
Yeah.
Because the harder it is to hit with the attack, typically for balance purposes, which is why like if you're playing Dark Souls or whatever, and you wind up with a really slow, like easy to dodge attack, you better not fucking get hit by that attack.
Exactly.
Because it's easy to dodge for a reason.
37 plus 60.
Oh God. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, 98.
98 damage. And I need Wetzel and Moon to also make the same reflex. So he hits Dudley with this attack. Bam.
And it makes an explosion.
And it makes a 30-foot cone that I don't think I can reasonably angle to hit Sly as well.
I'm too far away.
Between you, Moon,
I'm more than 30 feet away. Yeah.
Wait, how much damage did I take?
97.
98.
98, yeah. 98 damage.
97. No, you're right.
No, it is 98.
No,
40. I rolled a 41 total.
All right, so you pass. So you take 31 damage. Wetzel.
I thought I passed, unless he hit me with
No,
the second
you
one.
did not.
No, you did not.
Are you sure it's reflex and not fortitude?
I am sure.
Hmm.
No, I'm good at reflex.
Are you super sure?
I am super sure.
Is there anything that we could do to convince you that it was actually
Keel over
fortitude?
and die.
Lame. In game, right?
Yes.
In game, right?
Yes. In game.
Oh,
Like I say,
on
I have
Wetzel.
Dudley and I both have effects that are particularly good at saves, not so much reflex saves.
Well, you know, got to keep things interesting, don't I?
I mean, I would argue that you've been doing a lot of reflex saves and switching it up by putting in fortitude saves.
I could
Pretty
swear I've given you
interesting.
fortitude saves as well.
I can't recall.
Uh-huh.
It's that I object. On what grounds? It's devastating to my argument. Overruled. Overruled. Good call.
Okay. Yep, no, all this tracks. All right.
It's devastating to my case. Fucking liar.
Wetzel is hurting.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking Dudley's hurting.
we're gonna lose all. We're gonna lose all 3 kings on one fucking boat.
I mean, you very well could be.
Goodly?
Say, damn, did this freeze up too, or did Andrew freeze?
No, that's me.
This is not
No.
moving.
Yeah, I'm trying to do Wetzel's turn.
So yes, Andrew froze, but not like Discord, just
Okay.
just Andrew.
All right.
Yo, Wetzel, you got power word kill?
It wouldn't matter if he did.
You got power word stun?
I don't see any power words.
Can you food sword down him off the
It's
boat?
probably not going to be called that.
Right. Disintegrate.
Classic.
That's my favorite useless spell.
Favorite
I mean,
useless
honestly. Wait, useless? What do you mean useless?
spell? Yeah, he misses.
Oh, that's what he means useless.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's fair. That's
What do
fair.
you mean useless? He misses.
I was gonna
All
say,
right.
what are you talking about? Disintegrate does shit tons of damage if it hits.
Right.
Yeah.
Sly, you're up.
Alrighty. How? Okay. I am going to do something that I've never, or that I rarely do.
Is it Dragon
And
Path?
no, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Ooh.
Specifically, I'm gonna cast Heat Metal.
Okay.
So visually, is it gonna be like like a small, like basically like a bunch of small lightning bolts, kind of like all gather on his sword, superheating it. So before he makes his save, actually, is it before? It doesn't specify. It just says if the target is held by a creature, they can release one step. So I'm not sure if that means he has to release it before he makes the save or.
It looks like after, because if it's held by a creature, he can release the item to improve their degree of success by 1 step.
Then do I want to?
So I could utterly critically success this and it does no damage.
Right. But if it, I'll still target the sword, and then that way, if he succeeds but wants to make it a critical sword, so
What's the DC?
32.
32. Wow.
Yeah.
This is fire.
Yes.
Okay. He keeps a tight grip on it and seems to be unaffected.
Ah, boo. Lame. All right. Well, for my other action, I might as well, for right now at least, I'll go ahead and actually I'm gonna exercise diplomacy.
Okay. I
So
like it.
I'm gonna roll with my short bow,
Okay.
which is diplomacy.
Right, I forgot. I was gonna be like, I have a bargain for you, Dormammu.
No, I'm gonna. I named the short bow the
No,
propulsive.
I
short
remember now.
bow.
Yeah.
Okay, or the compounder, whatever it is. So it's only plus 22 to hit, so not as good as sword. But it does get the bonus D8 from the thing, and I don't have to get in strike range because I can't move in and attack. So I'm plus 22 to hit. So I'll go ahead and do that. That is pretty decent attack roll. It's not great. 34.
34 misses.
Even with the flanking?
Yep. Even with.
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, that's my turn. I did fuck all.
You tried. And that's the position Wetzel finds himself in quite often.
Yeah.
Moon, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I think you are still within 30 feet. So I would probably recommend backing up a bit.
Yeah.
He moved back 5 feet. Is it still?
You are still
you're still
within
within
25 feet.
Yeah.
So you should still and also he does a 30-foot cone, so you should definitely back up. Because it doesn't matter if you are within the vortex, your attack needs to be in the vortex. So you should back up, like probably back into the left, like a solid 15 feet or so. 15, 20 feet.
All right. I'm gonna back up.
Or maybe even as far as you can, to be entirely honest.
I want to back up my full 25 feet away from closer to Sly.
Okay.
Whoa. There you go.
I'm learning.
And now I want to attack.
Okay.
And now you can use the longbow, which is gonna, assuming you hit, is gonna do hella damage. Which actually, what was the name of the longbow again? It's like the Hunter's.
There's Hunter's Anthem, but I don't know what it does extra because it doesn't do anything more than my other bow I had.
It does something. There's a. Okay, it has a 2-action attack. It does normal damage plus, as long as it wasn't a critical failure, a 20-foot explosion that does 5d10 sonic damage. but with a basic 28 fortitude save.
So I attack.
But
As
then
long as
again,
I don't critically fail, it does 10d8.
But in an explosion, which would hit your ally. So maybe don't actually do that.
No, I'm just going to use my normal bow.
Okay. It does. Well, you can still use that, but just don't do this.
Nah.
Okay.
So I'm going to use the...
Because it does also have the thundering ring as well. Or it counts as having the thundering, which I'm not sure exactly what that does. Thundering,
Anyway.
extra d6 sonic on a critical strike. Or on a successful strike.
I'm just going to use my bow.
Yeah, because you have greater striking on that.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my regular one. I rolled a 20 plus 27, 47.
To hit?
That's not a crit?
No.
Even if I rolled a 20?
A nat 20 doesn't hit?
Oh, a natural
Or
20.
does it crit?
That's a crit.
Okay. I was like,
asked
how?
if that was to hit.
No, yeah, I know. I rolled a 20 plus 27.
Yeah, no, we just misheard what he said. Yes.
Plus
roll your crit damage.
And then I add 2 d8s.
Well, if you roll it on the app, you just need to add an extra d8 because it'll
77 damage.
And then don't forget he's gonna have the persistent fire.
Mm-hmm. And that also has an electricity rune on it. I don't know if that does anything.
Okay.
In this case, no, because it would arc out to other targets.
Oh. And then I'm gonna use my final action to swing again.
Okay.
At -5 or 7?
-5.
-5.
The -7 is if you're within 30.
You are 35 and 40 feet away.
17 plus -5, 22. 22 plus 17.
39.
39.
39 to hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
$32.
And is that including the extra d8?
I keep forgetting to do that. 36.
And don't forget to let Jacob attack.
And Jacob attacks him.
Natural 20. $32 damage from the raptor.
Oh, nice.
And I believe that's it for me now.
That's it.
Dudley?
All right. Let's see. First action, I'm going to how am I going to go about this?
You know, I almost said something like, "Oh man, we should stock up on." But
Can I use my giant instinct, my giant stature?
what
We're
is
basically, I grow to an incredible size,
Uh-huh.
increasing my reach by 5 feet, but I gain clumsy of 1.
Technically, you got to do that for free when you entered a.
Yes.
When I rage?
Yeah. Your level 11 ability Mighty Rage lets you use an action with the Rage action or with the Rage trait for free as a free action.
All right.
So technically, you should have done that already, which means that you should have already got extra plus an extra however much damage on your previous guy.
Yeah, with my Mighty Rage though, it's not showing my weapon. It's not showing my proficiency as master.
No, because that's not what Mighty Rage does. Mighty Rage is just when you do the Rage action.
Oh yeah.
Weapon Fury is what.
Yeah, I'm thinking Weapon Fury. Yeah, Weapon Fury isn't registering, but
are you are level 15? Like you did set your level to 15?
I did.
What does it show as your plus to hit? Because it should be like 26 or 27.
It's plus 26. No, it's
actually,
plus
I'm
28.
sorry. No, it should be more than that. I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah, it's plus 28.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, so it looks like that should be good then.
All right. Free action. I grew to giant size.
Okay.
Trigger rage. Blah 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 blah. Weapon Fury. And now
does that actually do anything though? Because
gives him an extra 5 feet of reach, even though he's already there.
Yeah.
So
it also gives him clumsy 1, but he already has clumsy 1. Does it?
Doesn't it?
I got him tripping.
So clumsy 1. Where's my die? I'm going to try to do where's it at again? Disarming assault.
Okay.
Once again.
All right.
Roll to hit. It's a plus 28. 18 plus 28.
46.
46. Does that hit?
That is a hit.
All right.
Make an
I would
athletics
hope
check.
so.
15 plus 28. 43.
All right, you send his sword flying.
Oh, don't touch it though. It's hot.
And then the damage.
Roll damage.
3d10 plus 21. 1. 2. 3. Plus my d6. 41 damage.
Not bad.
Hey, you remember to add the 16 this time.
Yep. Well, actually, it's plus 21.
Okay.
All right.
Action number 2.
Action number 2. His sword already went flying. I could have. I didn't. It was trash. Ooh. If I live, I'll probably do that the next and final turn, hopefully. I hit him again.
Okay. Go ahead and swing.
Yeah, attack number 2 is a plus 23. Natural 1.
Nice. Action number 3.
You want to use a hero point? Okay.
Action number 3.
I figured if he was, he would have said so. As soon as
Yeah,
he saw
no.
the one. So.
Don't forget you can raise your shield. Give yourself a little bit of extra defense.
Yep. I spend my third action to raise my shield.
All right.
Also, it's 1 hero point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
My
we're going
turn.
a little later today.
So he reels back and attempts to just punch Dudley in the face. Actually on his stat block. Fist. He attempts to fist Dudley.
Fist me, it will.
And I'm going to spend a villain point on that.
I am a little bit curious. How did you get to plus 21 on your weapon damage?
I'm curious about that too, but it's fine. It can be sorted out later. Dudley.
Mm-hmm.
51 to hit.
Yeah, and I take it that's a critical.
Yep. And I'm going to need a reflex save.
The harder the dice.
Right?
Yugi, it's all in the heart of the cards.
I'm actually going to need everyone's going to need the reflex save, by the way. This is a 60
30
first.
What the fuck?
34.
34
1 second.
Yes.
does not pass.
Well, fuck.
Burning a hero point, because fuck that roll. I rolled a 20 plus 25, 45. If that isn't a crit success, I went from a 1 to a 20. I don't know what is.
How much damage did I get hit?
I haven't told you yet.
Okay.
I'm calculating. Because some
Okay,
of
I'm
it's
sorry.
affecting
Were
them
we
as
all
well.
rolling, or is it still just those guys?
All of you roll the reflex save. It is a 60-foot burst.
60-foot burst. God damn. All right. Okay, that's pretty good. 37. I rolled a 17 on the die. Okay, so I do see at level 15, he gets the greater weapon specialization, add an extra +3 to his damage, which would put him at plus 20 damage. And then if his strength is +5 instead of +4, that would put him at 20. So that does sound about.
All right. So, I'm going to ask for everybody's reflex save numbers again, just what they were. Because now I have
45.
45. All right.
It was a nat 20.
37.
That is a critical success.
Let's go.
I got a 34.
That is a failure.
37.
That is a success.
Oof. Okay, so the threshold is somewhere between 35 and 37.
Wetzel's going to use a hero point. I don't want to die. Uh-oh. Well, Wetzel falls unconscious.
Wetzel, no.
And Jacob the Raptor.
Oh no.
Reflex save. 38. He succeeds, so he only takes half. All right.
Nice.
Everyone who got so Moon takes no damage from this.
Yep.
Sly takes half damage, which is 27.
Okay.
And Dudley takes full damage plus the fisting damage for a grand total of 91.
Jesus Christ.
Don't forget your temporary HP because of your rage.
And I'm still over here like, okay. I don't hear no bell.
Okay.
I don't hear no bell.
But I would like some healing.
I need healing.
We have more healing potions, so you can.
All right.
27 minus 12 is 15. So 15 real damage. All right. We have 2 more of the greater healing potions. The moderate.
Yeah, give one to Dudley.
Well, Dudley can drink one on his own.
Yeah, I'd wait till my turn to do it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still my turn. Dudley, what is your athletic score?
28 plus 28.
Okay. So His armor's gonna morph and reach out and grab you, and he says, "Why don't you join me for a swim?"
Can I not?
Well, I'm gonna make an athletics check. If I beat your athletic score of +10, you're coming with me.
Yeah.
And then Dudley's like, none of those numbers mean anything to me. Those are all gameplay extra.
I got a natural 20.
Oh, if I hit the water.
Yeah, you both go overboard, embraced in his armor.
He can still roll for it. He might get a nat 22.
What do you mean roll for
Yeah.
it?
Athletics check. Oh, I thought you said he. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was opposed. Okay.
No, it was not opposed. It's 10 plus whatever his athletic score was my DC.
Gotcha.
Which is what I've been doing for you guys.
Gotcha.
Because I felt like that was easier to keep track of than opposing.
No, yeah, no. I misheard what you said.
Yep.
You're good.
So, Wetzel's down. Jacob the Raptor
Is it?
is alive. Dudley goes overboard with King Strixus. And you guys begin to immediately sink.
What?
Guess what? He's fucking armor. Pong.
Oh, just Dudley does. Okay.
Just Dudley. Yes, he grabs.
I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. All right.
So,
Is it my
Dudley,
turn?
what is your Constitution modifier?
+4.
Okay, so I believe holding your breath.
I wouldn't necessarily worry about it too much just yet.
Yes, it's 5 rounds plus your Constitution modifier. It's not very long.
Okay.
That's
I
why I
wouldn't
had-
worry about it too much just yet.
Maybe. So, all right. It is now. So, both of them are over the board. Wetzel's down. Sly.
Okay. Solara, can you teleport those two back on deck?
It's worth a shot. Teleport who?
Dudley
Uh-huh.
and the person grappling Dudley.
The person grappling Dudley. Okay.
Good. I'm not sure if you would recognize them as Alexi or.
Right.
I'm not gonna fall into that
I
trap.
was gonna
I'm just
say,
saying.
well, that's the point though, because she needs specific names.
Fine, then just Dudley.
Then just Dudley. Okay, just Dudley. So Dudley's back on board.
Yep.
Right. And
Cool.
King
How's that
Strixus-
swim? How's that swim going?
Right. King Strixus to the bottom.
Cool.
So, well done.
I'm sure he can breathe underwater.
I'm
So,
sure he
I don't-
can. It was a calculated decision.
He's walking on the bottom of the sea floor like he's in
So
power.
now,
Like it's Pirates of the
but-
Caribbean.
more importantly, now that we have time, okay. So now, can you bring Alexi back onto the deck?
Okay.
No.
So the corpse of Alexi is back on the deck.
But no armor?
What do you mean the corpse of Alexi?
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, because it's the armor. Okay, right. Okay, fine then. Can you bring the King Strixus back on?
Nope.
Can we not?
Well, we need to kill him. Otherwise, he's gonna fucking go back and tell everyone that we killed Alexi.
The corpse of King Strixus appears on the deck in half.
The armor.
I know. You're not getting it.
Exactly. It's the armor. That's the problem. These are husks. Oh, the armor is a husk with the king inside of it.
Right. So the armor is not even okay. So I didn't realize that the King Strixus wasn't even his. All right.
He's something
Well-
akin to a Death Knight.
No, I get it. I
Okay.
just assumed that was his name.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it is his name, but like he's. I'm trying to get the point across that he has become something a little bit more difficult to pin down than a person, and Solar's only ever been able to do people or bones.
I
of people.
I
The
understand.
DNA.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
So yeah. Well
Then
done.
we.
You guys survived.
I
Um.
like how you try to take me with him. Typical
Hey,
mushroom.
yeah. It was worth a shot. Because like if I had here's the thing: if I had read him properly ahead of time, he had his advantage on his initiative, and if I had gone first, that fight would have gone much differently.
Yeah.
How does he have advantage when advantage doesn't exist in this system?
Well, I mean, okay, he gets to roll twice and keep the higher one on initiative checks,
Okay, well, you should have said that because that's totally different.
and then advantage on his initiative checks.
Yeah, it's totally different. Advantage
Okay.
doesn't exist in this system.
Sure, you're right, but you know, for everyone who's familiar with it, it gets the point across.
No, I know.
Anyways,
I'm just joking.
So, you guys head back. There's been a terrible tragedy upon the boat, and there's damage to the boat. Something happened. Pirates attacked.
Yeah.
What's was like pirates attacked.
We look all beat up and bloody.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I was gonna say we need to get our story together, fucking, because we're gonna have the evidence of there's this fucking undead armor fucking knight that's gonna be coming back for revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
So,
easy
like,
to suss out as being evil.
Right.
Yeah. So like we can easily be like, hey, this guy betrayed us. He's been puppeteering Strixus, and he betrayed us and killed. Like, we don't need to frame pirates for this. We could say, hey, this guy doing some shit, and he's gonna come back for more. We need to be to defend ourselves.
Well, while you guys do that, talk to the crowds.
You're not going anywhere.
I'm going to go back to the military quarters.
You're not going anywhere.
Huh?
You're not going anywhere.
Oh no.
No, like
I just had a really
this is
bad
the end of the
idea.
campaign. You're not going anywhere because
I know.
Okay.
But I was talking about like an idea for a future campaign.
Sure. Let me finish what's what. So you guys
Do
get
you
your story straight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes over fairly well. Like, there's some tragedy, but there's actually a queen of Orvane because Alexei married.
Yeah.
And Draknar, you tell people that Draknar was doing shady shit, but like, we knew they were evil because that's what people have been telling them for the past 1,000
And I'm like,
years.
no, not Draknar. King Strixus, and I gesture at King Strixus. Mm-hmm. King Strixus is fine. But he was. I'm actually.
Mob is not really going to listen to this.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for damage control here to actually lean into like, no, I am on the side of like we want well for Draknar.
Okay.
Just fuck that guy in particular.
Okay. So yeah, that's something you can do. And
so like no, Strixus and Draknar are on the up and up. That guy was an infiltrator, and he was trying to sabotage Draknar and spin it.
So, okay.
That's the message, I think. Or
so
that's the angle.
Draknar goes through a period of turmoil as a new successor is chosen. It has a lot of technological advances and undead, and it's in this real gray area. And it's hard to find a person to lead it because even though you do kind of you do kind of smooth things over with what you're talking about, people like the other people are still deathly afraid of it with good reason. So that will take several years to really kind of clear up. The armor doesn't appear to show up immediately. You feel like King Strixus is still plotting and scheming. The Death Knight King Strixus. Death Knight Strixus.
Right. Yeah, I got you. I got
it. Is plotting and scheming, but you don't know when. And the day will come where he will pay his dues. In the meantime, Sly the Coin Master balanced the Book of Brushwood for what seems to be the first time ever. Corruption, bureaucracy, and bad practices were all trimmed of the fat by the gnome. New treaties were drawn up and relations with the island nations flourished, bringing wealth to the entire capital. Many merchants cried out that the new coin master would leave them penniless, but all adhered to the treaties. Those who didn't always seemed to have a run of bad luck where their ships burned at sea. Moon Moon's newfound conscience propelled him to reimagine the religion surrounding Atna from the ground up. A memorial to Demis Thune was placed in the rotunda, focusing on the internal moral compass, and the noble pursuit of personal justice. Moon Moon was always seen striding headfirst into any argument or religious debate. Most resulted in a challenge of archery or asking who was better at sneaking, and many mistakes were made throughout the years. But having always vowed to right his own wrongs, Moon Moon shaped the ideology of Atna for the next generation. Absolute justice is impossible, but the pursuit is noble. Wetzel's secrets delved deeper over the years, digging further and further into the past, and one night he was found that his bed was empty and he never returned.
07's in chat for the real one.
Never quite recovering from the macabre demise of his stepmother, Dudley focused on his work. Channeling his mood through his martial prowess, he formed an elite group of Brushwood armies known as the Titan's Anvil. Utilizing a variety of lightning-based and silver powers, said to be able to withstand an assault from Atna's hammer itself, the Anvil became the most feared infantry regiment on the continent. Finally, after proving itself against an ambush from the pirate king, Baru the Hatless, General Dudley smiled. Once.
That's one more One Piece reference. Let's go.
Ilvis took over the Spymaster's network of Brushwood, making improvements and sowing enough discord to keep the independent nations in line. The Spymaster often took assignments he deemed too difficult for the average spy. Rumors spread around the world of a horned man sneaking through the shadows at the edges of your vision. But as soon as you looked, all you saw was a bushy orange tail disappearing into some hole or crevice. Ilvis would disappear for long periods of time and was often seen looking over his shoulder or was seen talking to himself. He disappeared the same night Wetzel did. Thus ends the campaign of Vengeance, starting at level 1 and ending around level 14 or 15. I'd like to thank you all for participating. I'd like to thank everyone who watched. I had a lot of fun this campaign, and I think that you guys did too.
Yeah.
I definitely
I
did.
do like how that guy just never got another hat.
Yeah.
Like, I stole his hat once, and then he's just like, all right, fuck.
Yeah. He was, yes, he went on a tirade to get his hat back. But you guys are powerful.
I also forgot that I had his hat the entire time, apparently.
Yeah. I remember